Press pause, put the controller down. It's time to talk about the gaming industry. My name is TJ Leo.
I'm Andrew.
And this is episode 86 of Press Pause, a gaming podcast. The weather's getting better, my friends. Slowly but surely. We got light during the show. I'm liking it. I'm over the winter, you know.
Let's see if it actually doesn't snow again.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to snow shower tonight at some point. But it was beautiful during the day. It was still cold. It was like -3. But it was sunny, blue skies. It was nice. Went for a little walk, got some fresh air. It was good. We have a big show. There's a lot to talk about. So let's just get straight into it. With the rigmarole, as always, if you want the podcast edition of the show, YouTube Music is where you go. You can get the audio only or video edition of the show there in podcast form. Don't forget to join the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself and so many others talking about gaming, wrestling, and more. And patreon.com/co-op entertainment where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. I had a correction from last week, but I completely forgot what it was. So
I also have one, but I'll talk about it during the games that we're playing because that's what it's related to.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get right into that. I put the view screen in the order that you sent me. So
okay.
So that's
I forget what that order was.
The first one is an Inferno.
Okay.
Of Neon Descent.
Yes. So last week, while we were doing Screenshot Scope,
that's right.
We discovered a game that we'd never heard of, and we both thought looked really cool. And
my sign's out. Oh.
If Trevor can ever get that up on the screen.
Oh yeah, it's coming. I was waiting for your intro, and didn't.
Yeah, I wanted to have it on the screen.
There you go.
When I named it. So this is a game called Neon Inferno, and last week I was trying to remember the name of the game that it reminded me of, and it turned out if I had just taken 2 seconds to look it up, I would have found it, because that's what I did as soon as the show ended. It found it immediately. It was Wild Guns. Wild Guns was the Super Nintendo game I was trying to think of.
That's right.
And this reminded me a lot of Wild Guns, which it is a lot like because I downloaded the demo and tried it.
Oh, okay.
Now it's not exclusively like that. There is some side-scrolling like shooting and platforming stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
It's kind of like you move to the right, you kill the enemies who are in your way, then you get to an area where you shoot stuff that's in the background, then you move to the right, to get to the next area. You fight the enemies that are there. There wasn't any major platforming in the demo, but I mean from the footage here, it looks like there's going to be some of that.
A not insignificant amount, yeah.
Yeah, and the boss fights seem to do a thing, at least if the boss fight in the demo is any indication, where the bosses will move from the background to the foreground and vice versa. This is the first boss, what you just saw right there. And so you're shooting the boss in the background, then he flies into the foreground. You got to avoid his attacks, maybe get a few shots off on him, and then he moves into the background again, where you really get your time to shoot at him. It was fun. It was cool. My understanding of it is that it's kind of short.
Yeah.
But,
it looks like a Contra kind of type game.
Yeah, it's at least based on what I played, it's definitely more Wild Guns than it is Contra, but there's a little Contra in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and those games are super, super long.
Yeah. Yeah, but it visually, man, it
looks gorgeous.
Boy, yeah, it's something for sure. So that was neat. Then the next game I played was another demo, and this is a game called Wizardom.
I've played this one.
Yeah, this has been out for a little while, and I'd totally forgotten about it until Civ11 did a video about it. Then I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta play that still. So I downloaded the demo and tried it. It didn't really grab me. It wasn't bad. It was totally fine. Just didn't grab me. It's kind of like a combination of Wolfenstein 3D and Hexen.
Yeah, that's what I got too. pretty fast.
and it's fine, but I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. Maybe it's just I don't know because I've played so many of these retro style shooters.
Yeah. There's only so much you
Maybe
can
I
do
just
with this genre.
yeah. I mean, or who knows? Maybe it's just the particulars of this one just didn't appeal to me. I don't know. It's fun. Like there's nothing wrong with this game. There's nothing
Nope.
bad about it.
It's
It just
fine.
didn't really grab me.
Sim31's a big
Um,
fan of this one.
yeah, yeah. It looks cool visually. Like the
Hmm.
art's great. Yeah. It just I don't know. Didn't really hook me, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I played the first few levels
Um,
of it. It's pretty fun.
yeah, yeah. Um, so I've also been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, of course, continuing on from where I recorded, and I'm not quite finished with it yet. I had some stuff that I needed to do this week, and you could have done. You could have put up my video of it.
I could have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me fucking around trying to get shit to work for the first 90 seconds.
Yeah, it
Um,
was a funny video.
yeah. I had fun making that. Um, so this is good. I agree with you. It's better than the first one. I shouldn't call it the first one because it's like the 10th Tomb Raider game, but
The
like
first one of the
the
new
first one
trilogy.
in this trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do have some issues with it. So you remember how I said that in the Tomb Raider reboot, the game was very clearly helping you with ledges
Hmm.
to the point of
Oh
like
yeah.
sometimes magically magnetizing you
Yeah.
to them. Yeah, this game doesn't do that.
Not as
Um,
much. No.
not as much, not at all. Because I've hit like stuff that I should have been able to grab and just not
Hmm.
like touched it at all. I jumped to a rope like like one of those sliding ropes, and I went right through it.
Hmm.
Just went straight through it. I have
It's been
no
a long time
idea.
since I've played it, but I don't remember having too many issues with the console version. I never played the PC version, obviously.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know what's up. Lara just sometimes struggles with my instructions. Um, it's weird. Like sometimes, you know how you have like the grappling hook thingy. Um,
mhm.
you use it's like a cable on one of your climbing axes, and so you throw it and hook onto stuff.
Mhm.
So like the game has trouble deciding which one of those I want to use, and so there have been many occasions where I'm trying to like hook onto a ledge, and she just ends up swinging her climbing axes at it for no reason. Even though it's not a surface that she can latch into, it's like, oh, I'm close enough that I could conceivably hit it, so we'll do that instead. Whereas I'm like, guys, no, I'm trying to please. I just want to. I can't even hook the axes into this one. Just throw the line up on, please. There's a bear after me, you know, like
Yeah, I can't really
it's kind
comment.
of
I have played the game, but I couldn't. It's been 10 years, so like I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
I couldn't agree or disagree. Unfortunately, in this case, I
Yeah,
just
well,
know I like the game.
I mean, I like it too. It's great. The characters are not nearly as brain dead as they were in the last one.
Right.
Like Lara figured out that dude is the prophet without having it to be like right the end of the game
Hmm.
before going like, oh, that's what this is all about. It's like, yeah, she's like, okay, you're totally the prophet, right? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. Um, which like I figured out, but like Lara didn't take as long as I did to figure it out, or Lara didn't take as long as she did in the
And
last
then the
game
first
compared
game,
to me
yeah.
to figure it out. Because like she still didn't understand what do they want with Sam and this ritual to
Yeah,
resurrect this
I know. I
Japanese
don't know
woman.
why it took her so long.
Yeah, what could they possibly want with the one Japanese woman in our crew?
Yep.
Oh man. Um I'm really digging the game world, really digging the exploration.
Yeah, I love that in games.
I don't know how close I am to the end of the game. There's a progress percentage, but I don't know if that's story progression or just like collectibles and stuff.
Mm.
Because it says 70%, but I feel like I'm really, really close. But who knows? Maybe the end of the game is really, really long or something, or maybe there's more to it than I
I
expect.
think it was. I think it was slightly longer than the first game. So
It's definitely longer than the first game.
yeah,
I mean, some of that I've spent like collecting materials and stuff to upgrade my weapons, but um, even if I was just going straight through the game, like it's definitely longer.
hmm
Um, yeah, so I'm not quite finished with it, but I've been having a good time with it. I haven't seen any of this. I assume this is like from the DLC or something.
yeah. This is the multiplayer.
Yeah. Okay. Um, but yeah, I'm having fun with it. I don't think I'll go into Shadow of the Tomb Raider right away because I'm kind of tombed out right now.
It's fair, and
Uh,
it'll make you hate the third one even more.
oh yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
bad game. It's just it doesn't
It's
compare
just
to
not
the
as good
first
as the
two.
other two. Yeah,
No.
that's it
Like
happens.
like if
Like
these
you
are
said.
nines, I would give Shadow a 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
But I
good.
mean, you said that these guys were working on the Avengers game, and I guess
hmm
somebody else got Shadow of the
I
Tomb
think
Raider.
yeah, I think it was IDOS Montreal. I think.
Oh God, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Why would you put this team on that when
I'll look it
you're
up real
clearly
quick just
doing
to
so
make
good
sure.
with this?
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Crystal Dynamics who did that Avengers game,
yeah, it was IDOS
but
Montreal that led the development of the third game,
okay.
whereas Crystal
Um,
Dynamics did the first two.
yeah, the Eidos Montreal,
They're
they
usually a
did Deus
support
Ex
studio.
Human Revolution, didn't they?
Yeah, they well, they're kind of all over the place, but yeah, they did the Deus Ex series. They did Thief, um,
Yeah.
and
Oh, that Thief reboot.
yeah, which I liked. I know, and
Mm.
most people didn't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um, what else have they
mm,
done? Yeah, Deus Ex, Thief, Rise of the Tomb. Oh, they helped on Rise of the Tomb Raider, but they didn't lead development.
okay.
Marvel's Avengers, the co-developed, and I think the last game they did was Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh, okay.
which was very good. I highly recommend that game.
All right.
I don't. I can't.
Um,
They haven't done anything in 5 years.
they're probably doing support work for
Yeah, they're
something.
probably back to. Oh, they're part of Embracer. I forgot that
Yeah.
Crystal Dynamics was owned by Embracer.
Yeah, IDOS is entirely owned by Embracer.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Square Enix sold it for 300 million to fund their NFT shit.
Yep.
Whatever came of that, Square Enix? Hmm?
Shit all.
Nothing?
Oh, it looks
Yeah.
like they're doing support development for Fable. That's what they're currently working on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Grounded too. Wow.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
yeah, they're back to being a support studio.
Yeah.
Basically.
So, then there's the last thing I played, which I picked up during the Steam Spring Sale, and that is Prey. Not the one from like 2006, the more recent one
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Stupid
So I've been
decision.
playing that the last few days, just because, like I said, I needed a break from Tomb Raider, and man, they want this to be System Shock 3.
hmm
Like, I would not be even a little bit surprised if they had intended this to be System Shock
And
3
change the
and then
name.
just couldn't get the license or something.
Mm.
Because boy, this game is System Shock 3.
I
Like
did not like
it's
this game.
yeah, so I first of all, I play too many video games because as soon as I did that, well, what right here with the thing in your apartment, but it's all a simulation, like it's all
hmm
fake. I was like, I'm totally gonna be on a space station, aren't I? I walk out, boom, space station. It's like, yo,
The setup for
yeah,
the game is cool.
it's cool, and it doesn't take super long either, which I
No.
appreciate.
Yeah, it feels very
Uh,
Half-Life-y or Bioshocky for
yeah,
sure.
well, I was expecting like a full length, like Half-Life One intro, and it got that done in like half the time. I was like, oh,
hmm
thank you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have to go through like 4 or 5 days of the apartment loop. I was
Yeah.
like, oh god, this is going to be. Oh no, it's only the two. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um, but like, yeah, when I say this game is System Shock 3, it's like it takes place on a space station. It's got a bunch of fucking AIs who contact you over the radio. It's got this weird, freaky alien life form shit that's taken over the station. You're the first weapon you get is a wrench. Like it's so fucking System Shock. There's a 451 door code. Even the fucking so the those glass panels that they use as like the 3D screens, that tech is called Looking Glass, like the studio that made System Shock.
Well,
Like it's
they
so
they wore their inspiration on their sleeve.
yeah, it's so obvious that this is just like this is what we would do for System Shock 3 if we had the rights to it. But we don't. So we'll use the name to a different game that we do have access to the rights for.
Even though it has nothing to do with it.
Has absolutely nothing to do with it. Not even well, no. In the other Prey, you also do have a wrench as a melee weapon.
That's true.
So there's that.
And it does involve space and aliens.
I mean, yeah, okay.
That's about it.
That is true.
No
but
portals.
There's no Spirit Eagle.
No.
Portals.
No.
Like,
No.
Also, I'm pretty sure you don't execute your girlfriend. Well, mercy kill your girlfriend.
Yeah, no. I don't think so.
Which is something you did in the other one. Also, I suspect it's going to be longer than 6 hours.
Yeah, well, it's an open-ended game. Apparently, you
yeah,
can
the
beat this
first Prey
game
was
in,
a short game, though.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was a linear experience. This is more of a
explore
your own pace.
It was kind of like, hey, let's do something with the Doom 3 engine.
Yeah, it was a good game.
But anyway, I've had an interesting time with this. I like it, but man, does it make some weird decisions. Like some of those enemies are insanely powerful at first.
Mm-hmm.
And like until you get the shotgun, like you're really at the mercy of the phantoms, the ones that walk upright.
Yep.
Like they're insanely powerful. They have projectile attacks that do a ton of damage.
That was cool.
You're kind of encouraged to sneak around them, but they're not always in places where you can really effectively do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought the combat felt janky and difficult.
It's a little. I don't like the stamina mechanic because you have to hit so many mimics so often that it just kind of hampers you.
Yeah,
when you get the shotgun, it definitely sort of
improves.
stabilizes a bit, but
I never liked that that gameplay design of like you have to get through the first however many hours and then it gets fun. It's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wasn't it fun from the get go? Why did I have to go through X, Y, and Z to get to the fun part?
Yeah, I definitely think it could have benefited by maybe not front loading some of the powerful enemies so much.
Yeah.
Or like giving you a better gun earlier. Because like I've gotten to the point where it's like, okay, I've got the shotgun and stuff, and I can kind of hold my own against the enemies. But like up until that point, man, it was brutal.
Yeah.
And also like trying to sneak around them is really
finicky.
It seems kind of random. Because sometimes I could sneak right past them, and they have no idea I'm there. And then sometimes they could spot me from like all the way across a room, even with obstructions in the way. And I'm like, how? I mean, realistically, yes, they should be able to see me, but they shouldn't be able to video game see me.
Yeah, right.
Video like that's beyond the range of an enemy's ability to see, usually for stealth purposes.
It's definitely a polarizing game. Like I know a lot of people who love this game, and then I know a lot of people who just really didn't like it. One thing apparently is that it has, according to the people that like the game, at least, say it has one of the best DLC game like expansions like of all time.
Yeah, I don't think I have the DLC. I don't think it came with the game with the Steam sale version because it was like $8. Yeah. So
well, that's good.
Not
good
surprising.
Deal,
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the Moon.
Funnily enough, Arcane stuff is still on sale. They just had a sale immediately after the spring.
Yeah, I
sale,
saw that. It was like 80% off. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can still get this game for like $8. The one thing that I'm not sure how to do is shock to the system. Yeah, they know. IGN sees it too.
Yep.
There's also a little bit of BioShock in this because there's some Art Deco stuff like design in here. I'm like, I see what you're doing.
Yep.
Um, I've gotten to an area where there's a giant enemy called a nightmare, and I don't know what the fuck to do to get past it because it's like a huge phantom. Like it's like it's like 20 feet tall. It kills you in one hit, and it's immediately in front of me when I walk into this area, and like it kills me in 2 seconds. Like I walk in there, the game loads in, it you know cocks its arm back and then slams me into the ground and kills me.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do because I can't get around it. I can't like run around it because it just turns and then hits me. I can't move fast enough to get out of its range, which is crazy long because it's huge. I'm assuming there's probably another way into that area, but this is where the game's like, the objective marker led me. So I'm not sure why it would lead me into like an immediate death trap. Um,
It's very like figure it out yourself type
I
gameplay for
guess
sure.
the thing is I've looked around and I can't find an alternate way in there. So I think I'm just gonna have to look online and see
I
like
definitely
what
didn't
it
get
is.
that far, so I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I'm gonna have to see what they expect me to do because like I thought I was doing pretty well, and then I run into this and it's like immediate halt to
Right,
any and all progress in the game. So it's like, oh well, there's got to be something I'm missing, but
right. But what
fuck
is
if
it?
I know what it is. I've been pretty thorough, I think.
Right.
So I still have to work through that. But so far I've been having fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
So
not my
I've
cup
been
of
I've been
tea.
kind of busy this last week.
Yeah, 4 games. Damn.
Mhm.
I always like when you have lots of games to talk about. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I don't really have much to say at all. Um, so I've played 2 games technically. One of them I cannot talk about because I had to sign an NDA.
Oh, you got into some kind of thing.
I got into some kind of thing that I that
Oh,
I
okay, say no more.
that I
That's
cannot
fine. We'll
speak
hear
about.
about it when you can talk about it.
Yeah, whenever the NDA rises, I can
Mhm.
speak on it.
That's cool.
But I thought that was pretty cool. That was
It's
courtesy
always
of
fun to have stuff that you can't talk about because you're like, ooh, I can't wait till I can talk about this.
Indeed. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This was courtesy of Sim 31.
yeah,
Got me an exclusive, so appreciate that.
cool.
And then I went back and I decided to replay Inscription,
Ah, okay.
which is a game that I highly, highly, highly recommend to anyone who likes card games, but also anyone who likes games with fourth wall breaking mechanics and mystery.
Mm.
Because looking at this footage, you'd think it's a card game, and it is, but it's a lot more than that. It's a
There's
lot.
other stuff going
It,
on.
it's a lot more than that. And I can't really say anything more than that because, as you can see,
It would
it's
spoil the.
yeah, it would spoil the whole thing.
Mm.
But all I can really say is I love it. I've played it twice through from front to back, and yeah, it's legendary. It's so good. Um, what I would say to anybody who's going into it who might start playing it and bounce off of it too early um, is you think you know what the game is when you start playing it.
This is one of those stick with it, just trust me kind of things.
It's a stick with it, trust me thing, and I almost didn't the first time I played it. So it is a card game, as you can see. It's a deck
Mm.
building kind of roguelite, we'll say,
Mhm.
kind of. But it is. But you basically explore this. I think you saw the map at some point earlier,
Yeah.
where you're moving up squares and you pick paths and all that kind of typical roguelite jazz. Um, but progress until you beat the first. How do I'm trying to find a way to say it. So like you'll face bosses along the way that have super decks basically, and you'll know the final boss when you get to it. And it is difficult. I'm not going to say it's not. If you're not a card game person, you're probably not going to like the game anyway. But if you are a card game person, you shouldn't have too much difficulty. I did initially because I wasn't huge into card games at the time that I played this, and I was beating my head against the wall trying to beat that final boss, and I was this close from throwing in the towel. But people kept telling me, just keep going. You can do it. Trust me, you can do it. And if you do it, you will not regret it. And boy, did I not regret it. It's amazing. So highly recommend, highly recommend, highly, highly, highly recommend.
It sounds like you highly recommend this game.
Oh, I love this game. I'm a little disappointed that this guy also made Pony Island and the Hex, and now he's working on Pony Island 2. I wasn't as big a fan of Pony Island. I didn't play the Hex, so I might have to give that one a try. They're all sort of interconnected, apparently, so I probably should try them. But you can play this perfectly fine without needing to play the other games. There's no you might get more context, maybe, I don't know, but just play it. That's all I gotta say. Just play it and hang in there. Once you get to that point, you'll know, and you'll be like, if you're not hooked at that point, then just quit. But you'll get hooked. You'll be like, and I'll give you a hint that's not spoilery. The fuckery starts at the main menu before you even start the game, if you pay attention enough. So yeah, love that game. I could play that game 1,000 times over and not get bored of it. I hope it gets a sequel. So yeah, besides that and the NDA game, not really. I'm dabbling. I'm trying to find stuff. I played the first episode of The Expanse, Telltale game. I've never seen the TV show, so I don't know anything about it. I will say the lighting in that game is phenomenal. It is beautiful. It's one of those games that's so perfectly optimized that it runs so clean. Everything's just so clean looking, and the lighting is so good. It's not the best looking game in the world by any stretch of the imagination. It's pretty simplistic, but just the way that everything's optimized, it's gooey. It's gooey goodness. I don't know whether I'll play the other episodes. The first episode didn't super hook me. I was like, okay, that was fun. It's a Telltale game. Replayed a little bit of Spider-Man 2 just to kind of relive that, because that's the only one I haven't played twice yet, and yeah, still like it. It's still great. I'm still killer at that style of fighting, so I'm just whipping around and not getting hit once and loving every second of it. And I think there was something else I dabbled in. I think it was Raven's Watch a little bit. Which is another roguelite game. It's kind of like Hades, but it's all about all the characters you can play as are like fables. So there's like Red Riding Hood, her name's Scarlet. There's like Romeo and Juliet. There's Merlin. There's all kinds of different characters, and they all have like different abilities and combos. And as you level up, you get to pick talents from a talent tree. It's pretty fun. It's pretty difficult though. I will say that's very, very difficult. It might be more of a co-op game, I think, because playing it alone is really difficult. But that's about it. I have plans on playing. I'm going to try out Hollywood Animal.
Okay.
And what was the other one I picked up? Force Strike, which I've played the demo for. So I'm looking forward to playing more of that game. And that's it. So let's move on. Let me bring up my my script, see where we are in the show. Oh yeah. Do you know what time it is?
Metacritic check-in?
Nope. Happy birthday, video games. Happy birthday.
Right, because it's our last show of the month.
It is our last show of the month, so it's time to look back. Now, there's not a lot. For some reason, April during these 10, 20, and 30 years were pretty weak. pretty low bar. But we're gonna celebrate them nonetheless. Starting with an Xbox exclusive, which I think came to PC eventually. But Quantum Break, Remedy's game. Quantum
Oh
Break.
yeah, I think that did come to PC.
Yeah, I think so. I played like
with,
the first like hour of it. The Iceman.
Yeah, fucking Sean Ashmore.
Yeah.
That's the guy's name.
Yeah. I still often wonder if this is part of the Alan Wake Control universe too, and they just haven't.
I think it probably is.
I think it is too, because he appears in the other games.
Like it would just kind of make sense because this is all very like Control looking stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or I guess I should say that Control is very Quantum Break looking stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the character doesn't. Well, the character does. Well, we don't really know. Sean Ashton appears in the other games as characters. Whether or not they're the same characters, we don't really know. It's kind of questionable. Because of how fucked up the story is, who really knows? But yeah, I never really played this more than like an hour, and was like, eh. I bet I would like this game if it ran in 60 frames per second. It ran.
The PC version probably does.
It could, yeah. I might have to give it a try there, because it was like 25 to 30 on Xbox One. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But there's that. This game is bringing back some memories. This is Severed. This is a PlayStation Vita game exclusive. You probably never played it because you didn't have a Vita, right?
No.
But it is a touchscreen game where it's like a dungeon crawler, but where you're doing the attacks. You're on the screen.
Oh, it's like what was that game that Epic put out?
Oh,
on the iPhone.
Something War.
Like it was Blade.
Infinity Blade. Infinity Blade. That's it. Yep.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I played like a demo of it once. Mm-hmm. I was trying. I remember it had a really generic name. And I was like,
Infinity Blade.
Infinity Blade, or is that like one of the 10,000 other games on iOS? Yeah, Infinity Blade, where you would swipe your finger across the screen to slash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what the old Elder Scrolls games did. Is you would click and hold the mouse and then swing it, and it would swing the sword in that direction.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a cool experience because the combat wasn't just about flicking your finger across the screen. The enemies would defend in certain ways, so you would have to attack them in certain ways.
Hit spots, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Or what was oh god, there were two of them on the Wii. Red something, the samurai sword game. Red Steel, yeah. I played the second one briefly. It was fine.
Yeah, they weren't great. This one was pretty good. I played quite a bit of it, but it does get gimmicky at a certain point.
Yeah,
touchscreen controls. Yeah. So I played it for a little bit and was like, yeah, I've had my fill. It's good. It's pretty difficult too, though. You got to be quick on the draw. Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, this seems like the kind of thing that would be best suited for playing in like short bursts.
Yeah.
Because the gimmick would get.
I can't believe it never came to tablets. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. Is this a first party title or?
Could be. Let's see. Severed game. Who developed it? No, it's from Drinkbox Studios, a Canadian studio.
Huh. Yeah. Guys, what do you?
Oh no, apparently I'm stupid. It came to iOS, Wii U, 3DS, and Switch.
Oh, okay. So there you go. So they did do it.
They did port it. Well, there you go. Well, I'm wrong. Play Severed if you like that kind of game. And then finally, that's it. That's it for 10 years. 20 years. Brain Age.
Oh yeah.
I played this a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why they have the character there like so flat. Like the polygons are like individually lit. They're not the light, like the shading and the lighting isn't distributed across them smoothly.
He also looks a lot like is it Iwata?
Well, it's a real guy.
Oh, okay.
It's a real guy, who was like the designer of the game or the designer of the like the program
Hmm.
for the brain training. Basically, like the rapid fire, question and answer to keep you snappy.
Yeah.
Um,
Didn't they
uh,
disprove that this works?
um,
I feel
I
like they
mean,
did.
it's one of those things where it's not about like making you smarter. It's about like
Keeping your brain
you know keep
alive.
yeah keeping you kind of on the ball, right?
Yeah.
Like, um,
I
if you don't do math for a long time, you're like, how do I do this again? This is just about keeping your brain sort of in this mode so that you can go, oh yeah, I remember how to do that. Just go right to it.
yeah. Yeah.
It's like a pop quiz.
It
Right?
is. Yeah. I got really good at some of these. Some of them I was absolutely terrible at and rarely got better at. Like this one. I hated. No, was it this one? No, it was the one where you had to carry the second number to the next equation or something like that. I was like, oh my God. My brain started to
I
hurt.
just hate doing math.
That's fair. Not all of it's math though. Most of it is
No, but
like word association and like shapes
yeah.
and that's all kind of stuff.
Oh, isn't there one where they like show you
Memory game. Mm-hmm.
like the word that is a color, but the word is colored in
Yeah,
a different color, and you have
and
to pick.
you have to pick the color
It's like,
or the number
yeah,
instead of the color or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. You have to do one instead of the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there was one where like a train of creatures would go by and you'd have to count how many of them were red, but it wouldn't tell you which color until after they're gone. Like stuff
Oh
like that.
God,
Yeah, it was pretty challenging
that'd be agony for me.
stuff. Yeah. It was interesting though. They gave up on that series. I don't think it's around anymore.
I mean, I think there's only so many times you can do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, to be fair, Just Dance is still around. There's only so many
yeah,
dances you can dance.
but the thing with that is you can always license more music. There's only like so
That's true.
many like brain teaser puzzles or
That's
whatever
true.
you can do for these.
They must
It's
have
not really the
seen
same thing.
my light is not wanting to stay. Um, they must have seen like lower sales with
Yeah.
each one.
Yeah.
Be interesting. It'd be an interesting thing to bring back though, like on phones, like on tablets, something like
Yeah.
that. That's it for 20 years, and then we only have one for 30 years, and it hits the nostalgia hard.
Oh, yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Desktop
Oh.
Adventures. It's the only one I could find that was of any relevance whatsoever. Yeah, man. Yeah. I played a crap load of this. I don't think I ever beat it. Don't think I ever got far in it. It was just some shit to do back in the day.
Back when there were entire ass games that were like, yeah, we'll just use the default Windows UI. We're not going to do anything.
Chips Challenge.
Special. Chips Challenge. Yeah, it's just a fucking default system window, and we're gonna go with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. Happy birthday, video games. Thank you for your contributions to the gaming industry. Now, do you know what time it is now?
Okay, now it's Metacritic check-in.
Nope. It's ladder time.
Lied to me. You like reverse lied to me because you're always asking what time it is now for everything.
I had to get you eventually. Had to.
You mean you've gotten me before?
That's true. I had to get you again. So we have 2 letters actually this week.
All right.
So we're gonna do both. They're both kind of quick ones. Son of a Lich writes in. What do you make of Yoshi P's comments about Final Fantasy not resonating with younger audiences due to the amount of time between releases?
I didn't see those comments, but that I guess is the summary right there. I suppose tells you everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he did some sort of interview, and he talked about how the games don't seem to be selling as well as they used to, and he thinks it's due to younger audiences not being able to connect with the series because one game comes out every 6 to 10 years, as opposed to back in the day when 3 games would come out in one generation. Yeah, 7, 8, and 9 were all 5 years.
Games.
Yeah, it was like super, super fast. He also suggested that because they've been less action focused and today's youth is much more. He put it politely, but less attention spans. That may have been a reason too, and he thinks that whoever does Final Fantasy 17 should be a much younger person to help bring the franchise into view for the youth, because less of us old folk are playing video games apparently, and more younger people are playing games, and they need to start capturing that market before all of us are gone, all the old people.
I think the fact that they take so long to make now is a factor in that. I mean, that's a factor in everything. I kind of think that how do I put this? They're not very social games, because it's when you've got an RPG like that. You don't want to talk about it right away because you don't want to post spoilers for all your friends who are also playing it. So unless everybody in your group of friends is like all playing it at the same time and progressing through it at the same time, it's kind of hard to talk to your friends about that. And that's such a big thing now is people.
Which might be why people really like, or kids might really like Fortnite and Roblox and all these games that they won't spoil anything.
Those are. Yeah, I mean, well, those you play with your friends, especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's harder to have a game that people can really connect over when it is a single player game, and since that's such a huge part of the culture now, like streaming games and let's plays and stuff like that, is people not just playing games but sharing their experiences playing the games. I think that games with a story-heavy focus are a little bit less likely to get that, just because people don't want to give out spoilers, and people are also less likely to look for that because they don't want to get spoiled on it. That's not to say that stuff doesn't happen, but it's just it's a different culture than it used to be, and I don't think that. Like, I'm not saying, Final Fantasy is old-fashioned, it needs to get out and die. It's just, it's a style of game from a different era. And he's right, it's not going to resonate with people as much these days. The attention span thing, I don't entirely agree with that. It's more of a, what can I get and play with my friends and talk about with my friends without having to be like, I can't talk about that yet because he's not there and she hasn't even gotten the game yet. And I wouldn't say that that's the whole thing. I would say that it's a part of it, though.
I agree.
And you even see companies, like when Persona 5 came out, Atlas was like, hey, don't stream past this part of the game until this date because we don't want spoilers to get out. We want people to have 2 or 3 months to I forget exactly what the time period was, but we want to make sure that nobody gets spoiled on it. Everybody has their time to, get far in it and,
Right.
Yeah, it's just...
I think it's a number of things that are working against Final Fantasy,
With that said, people love 14. 14 is been doing extremely well for many, many years now, and people talk about that all the time because it's an online game and they can experience it with their friends. And I always know every time that there's a new content update to that game, even though I don't play it, because people are always talking about what's going on in the latest patch. What did they add to the game?
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I also agree with Yoshi P. The amount of time between release. I mean, think about this. PlayStation 1 had 3 Final Fantasies. PlayStation 2 also had 3 Final Fantasies.
Technically had 4 Final Fantasies if you count 10 too.
Yeah, true. Yeah. PS3 only had 1 or 3 if you count the 2 sequels to 13.
Yeah.
PS4 had 1, and PS5 has 1. You could say PS4 has 2 because I think Final Fantasy 15 or 16 came out on PS4. I don't know. Who knows anymore? No one knows. So it is taking too long to make these games. It's definitely
Mhm.
true. You should not have one game in a series per generation if you want to call it a series, unless it's like a massive game like The Last of Us. Makes sense that there's been only one game per generation on that series. Because it's like a cultural moment. Same thing with GTA. It's a cultural moment, right?
Yeah, well, GTA also, like with GTA Online, gets a ton of
Yes,
support. Like that game just had new content being on it added to the online mode for years and
constantly.
years and years.
Yeah,
So,
still is getting content now. It's
oh, are
crazy.
they still putting out
Oh
new stuff
yeah.
for
Oh
that?
yeah. That game's not in maintenance mode. I'm pretty sure it just got a new expansion recently.
Oh,
Let's see.
wow.
GTA Online last update.
I'm still
Um
curious what they're gonna do for Six's online mode because like there's no way they can't have it.
yeah, they haven't announced anything yet. It's crazy.
I really do wonder if it'll be like a
I don't think it'll
if
be
it'll
at
be
launch. I
no
can
no 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 no
that's it's
no.
going to be a post-launch update.
Yeah, I mean it was for GTA 5 as well, but it was like only 2 weeks post launch. I think it's gonna be longer than that
Oh
for
yeah.
GTA
It
6.
might be like 6 months.
Yeah,
Um
I do wonder though if they'll somehow tie it into GTA 5 online.
yeah, me too. Uh they haven't announced any final updates, so it's still getting support.
Yeah,
It still
or
gets weekly
maybe that's a
updates.
sign that they do plan on it.
Yeah, could be.
Who knows? But yeah, I mean, it's games take a long time to make. It's a different environment, different culture for gaming right now, and people's tastes change over time. There have been fewer. I mean, I wouldn't say that there have been fewer RPGs, but there have been fewer like classical RPGs. It's more like RPG mechanics have kind of diffused out
Yeah,
into gaming in general. So we see a
100%.
lot of RPG stuff in a lot of games. Like Tomb Raider, for example, has skill points that you use to unlock new skills, right? But your sort of classic turn-based RPG, they're still around. Like I said, Persona is a thing. Metaphor Fantasio is still a thing. Clair Obscur, just had a
Banner
hugely
year.
successful release and very critically acclaimed. Um, right, it's not what it used to be, and even Final Fantasy hasn't been turn-based for many years now.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, it's just
yeah. I don't know what they
stuff
need to
changes.
do specifically. But again, I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy 16. In fact, I just started my second playthrough because I've got
Oh,
the
really?
well, I've had the DLC for a long time at this point, so I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I might as well start doing that game again because I want to check out that DLC, and it's
Okay.
just a great game. Yeah. So thank you, son of a lich.
Hmm.
And then our second letter comes from Focus Tony, who I think has wrote in before. You guys seem to play a lot of different games. Oh, sorry, a lot of different genres of games. TJ especially. Are there any game genres either of you have zero interest in?
Sports for the most part.
Um,
I guess it depends on what you consider to be a sports game.
yeah, I mean, you would play like SSX if that came back,
Yeah,
right?
oh sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. But like
Um,
SSX, like it's a sports game, but it's a snowboarding game, and it's also a
yeah, you
racing
mean
game.
like team-based simulation
Yeah,
sports.
like like football games.
Hmm. Golf,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't give two shits about.
Well, I like NES Open.
What about Hot Shots Golf? Did you like that?
Um,
Or Outlaw Golf?
God, I never played Outlaw Golf.
Don't. It's not good.
Um, yeah. The golf stuff is like it's fine, but I'm not like a golf guy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more so this is the only reason that I can enjoy a golf game is because I really liked those like scorched earth style artillery games where you're trying to figure out like the angle and power and the wind and
Mm.
calculate your shot. And that's basically what golf is.
That's
Except instead of trying to blow up another person, you're trying to get a ball in a hole.
fair.
Did you ever play that game with the gorillas where they throw them the bananas and the bananas explode?
No, it doesn't ring a
No,
bell.
I that was a game I played on my dad's DOS computer
Mm.
many years ago, a lot, and that's kind of why I like golf games to the extent that I do, which is I can play them. I don't like seek them out or anything, but it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun to do this because I like trying to figure out, how to do that. Um, like it basically has to be like a wacky sports game. Like I
Hmm.
would never play like NBA 2K
No.
whatever
No, me
because
either.
it's just like a basketball game. But NBA Jam where you can, you shoot fireballs and can have big head mode and stuff is like, sure,
Yeah,
that's
for
fun.
sure. I can't say I wouldn't play simulation sports games because I have. I've played NHL,
Yeah.
EA's NHL series quite significantly, but I have no interest in NBA, 2K or NBA Live or any of those ones, or Madden. Couldn't give two shits. So I can't really say that I don't play it. And like UFC, I played the UFC games. Um,
Yeah, but even then that's more like a fighting game.
yeah, it's more of a fighting game. Yeah, I would say the only two genres I don't have any interest in playing are the rock paper scissors tactics games, which I've mentioned before, like Fire Emblem
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea. I just
The
I can't.
Final Fantasy Tactics isn't quite the rock paper scissors thing that Fire Emblem is. Like Fire Emblem is quite literally rock paper scissors, except it's
Mhm.
sword, spear, and axe.
Yeah,
But it is, one is strong against one and weak against the other.
yeah,
It's exactly that. Disgaea is also not like that, but Disgaea is like a billion hours long. So
yeah. I can't with that.
I love Disgaea, but even I had to be like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
This
it's long
this
ass.
is taking up too much of my life.
And then the other genre, what was the other one? I just never play. Um, hmm. There was another one. Play fighting
It's
games once
it's
in a while.
It's a tricky question to answer because, like, is there a genre that I just have zero interest in? Well, for the majority of it, yeah, but then somebody will come along and put a fun twist on it, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Does
You know,
gotcha games count? I have no interest in those.
I mean, the gotcha game is about like, pulling the crank and getting the waifu character or whatever, but then the gameplay mechanic is like a completely different thing. Like,
Yeah, it's.
Genshin Impact is like a almost Breath of the Wild kind of thing,
Hmm.
but you're still, pulling that one armed bandit to get the characters to play as.
If I think of another genre, I'll say it. I had one in my brain, and it has escaped me.
I guess there's technically like idle games, but
I mean, I don't
I
consider
don't.
mobile games video games.
Those are almost like toys, because it's like it's
Yeah.
not something you actively play. You just have it in the background, and then you check in and be like, "Oh, cash this in for what?" I don't know. I don't really understand
Oh,
the appeal of those.
simulation racing games. I have no interest in whatsoever. That's the other one, which kind of falls
Yeah,
into sim sports a little bit.
yeah,
Um,
but then even then, that's still a that's like a subgenre of racing. Like it's
mhm.
it's hard to say like just blanket one entire genre. No, because there's always going to be somebody who does something that you like
Yeah,
with
there's
it.
there's an exception to most of these rules. Like I like
Yeah, like
tactics
even
games, just not that specific like rock
yeah.
paper scissors genre, or like having 16 different units that you have like
Yeah.
like
And I mean,
XCOM
you've
style.
said that like, oh, you're not interested in Madden NFL, but you played NFL Blitz and you enjoyed that game
Yeah,
because it was a different, it
yeah,
was a different spin. It was
arcade.
about the yeah, it was arcade and it was about the extreme violent sport injuries.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
yeah,
think there's any genres I have zero interest in, unless you
yeah. The
count
def
sim racing and
yeah, definitely ones that we're less interested in. But I
yeah,
I think we're like we definitely have our preferences, but I think we're fairly well rounded.
yeah.
There's not a lot that we just discount out of hand.
Mm-mm.
Unless it's like exploitative or whatever. Like the yearly sports games, it's like okay, so they put one out, and then a year later they shut down the online services, and it's like you want to play online, you got to buy the new one
Yeah, it's
because
mostly
it's got updated
subgenres, I
rosters.
guess, than
Yeah.
full genres. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But thank you for writing in, Focused Tony. All right,
Hmm.
now it's time for the Metacritic check-in. Metacritic check-in. I added
Womp
that
womp.
part. I don't know why I added that
Yeah.
part. That was new. All right. Only two games. Only two games to, and one of them's a revisit.
Yeah.
And that is Crimson Desert. Got an update for that. Seems to be doing better with people than with critics.
Is that going to be in our news docket? Because there's news about this game.
The AI thing. I think we talked about that last week.
No. Apparently, they're walking back the no ARC GPU thing.
Oh yeah. That was the correction. Damn it, that was the correction I had that I couldn't think of. Yeah, they're working on the Intel stuff.
That's not really a correction on your part. That's a correction on their part. You're just updating the news story.
Updating, yeah.
It's not like it was right when you said it.
Correct. Yeah. I didn't put it in the news because I was going to put it in the corrections section and I just completely forgot. But yeah, it's doing very well with people.
Apparently, Intel reached out to them multiple times to try and work with them to optimize it, and they just did not Crimson Desert's developers just did not take them up on the offer. It's like they're reaching out to you guys. What the fuck?
I'm assuming they eventually saw a lot of blowback from enough people, customers that they are investing time into it. It is weird that they just left it out entirely. It's very strange.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that ARC is like not.
It's a budget card.
It's a budget card. It's also not a great card from my understanding, but like, you should still support it. At least they're letting people collect refunds for that. But like, still, like, inform people ahead of time so that they don't have to, or just fucking have the support, which I guess they're gonna have now. But like, the damage is kind of done.
But critically, still sitting at a 78. User score 86. So people are really liking this game. But it's not without its flaws. That's for sure. So the most common feedback I'm hearing from people that are playing it is wait a year or two and play it, and it'll probably be a lot better. Apparently, they're patching it super fast though. Can you believe that at launch the game didn't have a storage option? So your inventory was your only inventory, and if you wanted to save something, there was no option. If your inventory got full, you had to drop something.
Jesus Christ, that seems like a thing you'd have. That's like one of your first features you put in, guys.
Right. Crazy, right? Jesus. But to their credit, though, they got it.
But
within the first week, it was added.
You shouldn't have to patch that in, though.
No,
Come on,
not.
Guys.
Yeah,
that's like when Epic Game Store launched and they didn't have a shopping cart.
I'm pretty sure that this is just a victim of being pushed out the door too early, and or a lack of playtesting. One of the two.
Yeah.
Because it seems like this is not the first game that people will look at and go, "Was this not playtested?" Oh yeah, that was the other one. Was Highguard. They didn't playtest the game publicly.
Yeah.
They didn't have any closed playtests or anything like that to get feedback. And it's like, well, yeah, shoulda.
Yeah.
But they were so confident. Yeah. Anyway. Bingo card. And then the other game that is on our Metacritic check-in this week is a game that I've been kind of keeping my eye on because I do like my arcade racers. This is Screamer, which is an old series that's making a comeback with this game. I don't know why they're showing Mario Kart, but this is the game here, Screamer. It is an arcade racer, very anime inspired. Lots of apparently really bad anime story in the game. Why the developers feel the need to put story in racing games is beyond me.
It's very strange.
It's so confusing. I've never seen a racing game with a good story in it. So just stop trying, please. But the unique thing about this game is it has and I'll pause it here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So up on the top, you can see there's 2 meters. The left one is a boost meter. And the right one is an attack meter. I think it has a specific name, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's attack. And it's kind of like Burnout in that you fill your boost gauge by doing dangerous things. So driving in the wrong lane, near misses, all that kind of stuff, right? You gain attack meter by using your boost. And what your attack meter does is it lets you do kind of like a quick vroom to like smash into somebody really quick.
Yeah, okay.
and so there's this kind of like balancing dynamic between boosting and attacking. But the unique thing is about the game is the controls. It is a dual stick racer. So your left stick controls your front wheels, and your right stick controls your back wheels for drifting.
Okay.
So you're having to like drift consistently with both sticks. And drifting.
How do you look around with the camera though?
I don't think you do. I think it just always looks forward.
Ooh.
It might have a a look behind you button. But no look to the side button. It got it's getting kind of reviews all over the place. These are early reviews right now, but on Metacritic it's sitting at a 77. User score's too early. It's set a 65, but it's like 4 people, so it's not even worth saying. I wish they would release a demo for this because I really want to see how this feels. IGN gave it an 8. They said it was great. Just the only part that's not great about it is the story. Apparently there's just so much exposition that it's just like skip, like fuck off. I just want to race, you know. But it looks really cool. You can see when they're driving, when they're using the right stick, because the back kind of bows and waves. You can kind of see when he goes right.
That is a massive spoiler. Maybe
yes,
it's
it
just
is.
A camera perspective, but it looks huge.
Yeah, it is massive. Yeah, you can see when the back swings, that's the right stick being pulled. But yeah, it looks really cool. There's not enough arcade racers. I think the last arcade racer I played was Onrush, which was on the PS4. I'm trying to think of another arcade racer. Like there's just nothing anymore. Like nobody makes these kind of games anymore. So I definitely want to check out Screamer at some point. And that's it for the Metacritic check-in. So let's get into the news. What do I want to start with here? So before we get into the news, actually, let's because it's the new month, let's count down April's new games. Let's see what they got. Let's see. Darwin's Paradox launches April 2nd for Windows, Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox Series. That's the
Octopus game.
The Octopus game from Konami. Yeah. Looking forward to that. What else we got here? The port of Starfield comes to PS5 on April 7th. Couldn't care less, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What else we got here? Hades 2, the console version, comes to PS5 and Xbox Series on April 14th. Replaced finally comes out on April 14th to Windows and Xbox Series. Oh, I can't. That's that one from the Ukraine development team that's been chipping away at this game while dealing with a war.
Mm-hmm.
I think Last Flag is this the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Last Flag comes out on the 14th as well. I think this is the game that we saw at one of those showcases. It's the one where you have to plant the flag somewhere. It's like it's capture the flag, but you have to you plant the flag in a different location, and so you have to find the other team's flag wherever they hit it.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a 5-on-5 hero shooter. Yeah, looks cool. Ereban Shadow Legacy launches April 16th for PS5 and Xbox Series. That's a port. That game's already out, I think, for PS4 and Xbox One. That's that anime stealth kind of origami-like that I talked about a few episodes ago. I played the demo and I was pleasantly surprised. Mouse PI for Hire, April 16th for Windows, Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series. That's that first-person shooter.
That black and white one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pragmata comes out April 17th. Windows, Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series. Can't wait for that. I hope that's a good game, man. I really hope it's a good game. I really like the demo. Ooh, Vampire Crawlers comes out April 21st for Windows, Switch 1, not Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series. That's the deck building game from the Vampire Survivors.
People.
Yeah, man. I played the demo for that. Can't wait. That's going to be good. Peter Molyneux's new game and final game, apparently. Masters of Albion comes into early access on April 22nd. I watched a preview of that game recently. It's basically like black and white without the pets or the creatures, but you can take control of a hero in third person, in like a third person action mode, and explore the world to make your town bigger. It's interesting looking.
Okay.
Tides of Tomorrow also launches on April 22nd for Windows, PS5, and Xbox Series. That's It's that single player multiplayer game. It's the one where you make choices and the choices of other players affects your game.
Your game, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
interesting idea.
Interesting idea. I'm not sure how well.
We'll see how it pans out, but it's a neat idea.
Mm-hmm. Kiln, the Double Fine game, the multiplayer Double Fine game, launches April 23rd for Windows, PS5, and Xbox Series. That's weird that game's coming to PlayStation 5, but here we are. Xbox exclusives, not a thing. I hope that game's good. What else we got? Man, it was a big month. Outbound launches on Windows, Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox Series on April 23rd. That's the cozy van hiking game. Games are so hard to describe these days. Aphelion launches on April 28th, Windows, PS5, and Xbox Series. That's the next action-adventure title from Don't Nod. That one looks pretty cool. Haven't heard a lot about it, though, which worries me a little bit. We'll see how it turns out. The expansion for Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred, launches April 28th, Windows, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series. No, I'm not paying for it. Because you said it was supposed to be free, you sons of bitches. And I think that's it. Oh, Invincible Versus, the Invincible fighting game. April 30th.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Windows, PS5, Xbox Series. No interest from me, but I know a lot of people are pretty excited about that one. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like Injustice.
Yeah. Yeah, Injustice with cartoon bloody violence. And then finally...
I like that show, but I'm not really interested in playing the game.
Yeah, me either. And finally, April 30th also gets Saros, the PlayStation 5 exclusive from Housemarque.
Oh, yeah, that...
the Returnal sequel.
The Returnal guys.
Yep. Can't wait for that one. That one, I think, is going to do really, really well. And that's it. Before we get into...
That's it. Yeah, just like a dozen games.
Yeah, that's... It's a lot of games. This one's not gaming related, but I thought we would give each other a high five about this one. OpenAI is shutting down Sora. Disney has pulled out of the investment and licensing deal. Fuck you, video AI. Fuck you.
Yeah, I was so happy when I saw that.
A lot of people were happy about it. So, goodbye and fuck you, and thank you, Disney, for pulling out of that
go
bullshit.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah. Fuck. It's the first AI related news that's good.
I wonder how much if that Disney investment couldn't keep it alive, how bad were things behind the scenes there?
I really hope that the AI bubble is going to burst soon.
They must have been burning through so much fucking money.
They probably still are. All these companies are probably burning through money because there's not enough people that would pay to do generative art because it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
They're going to have fun with it for about 5 fucking days, maybe a few months, and then they're going to be like, why am I paying for this again?
Yeah, it's a toy.
It's a toy.
It's a toy.
Yeah. The only use that I've gotten out of generative AI that was genuinely cool was when I was running my D&D games because I could generate ideas from my head to use as things to show my players what they were seeing, to give them visuals. of creatures that I was designing and places I was designing and stuff like that. That was cool. Because obviously I can't afford to pay an artist a bajillion dollars to make all that stuff. And I can't draw or shit.
Like, even then, that's still just like a novelty.
Yeah, it's still just,
like,
yeah, exactly. It's
oh
still,
man, I'm using this for work. I'm using this for productivity. It's helping me make money. Like that. It's exactly what I said. It's a toy. It's like, oh, neat. A computer could do that. And it is neat that a computer can do that. I've said that before.
Yeah.
But like, as an actual practical thing that you can use for work, that is also like ethical, like it's not like, even if you were to have an AI model that was trained entirely on public domain stuff to generate pictures, like, it's still not going to be good enough to put into your work, because it's going to have so many errors in it. It's going to have so much crap in it, and the time that you spent, like, people are saying, oh, but the models will get better. Oh, the models will get better. Yeah, I'm sure the models will get better, but are these companies going to be around by the time that happens? Like, are they still going to be around? Because they're they seem to be burning through cash pretty quickly. So
good, burn it all and then go away. That's what I say.
Or how about this? Here's a thing that would satisfy everyone. Go into other areas of machine learning research and development that are actually beneficial. That actually,
but they can't make money off of that.
Yeah, that help. Oh, there's your. I was wondering when there was going to be an Akira slide in that game's video, right at the end there. But like, something that actually, like software that does stuff that humans can't do.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's not money. They can't hype that up. They can't be like, oh, we have a more efficient way to collate your data. That's not sexy. Like, oh, you can generate imagery. Yeah, it's a harder sell.
Yeah.
Although apparently this is a hard sell as well, because
it's a fad.
Shut it down.
It's a fad. Hopefully they all close sooner rather than later. But yeah, I just wanted to celebrate that. All right, let's get to the actual gaming news here. Starting with PlayStation. Unfortunately, many people saw this coming.
Yeah.
PS5 Digital Edition, and PS5 Pro and Portal are going up in price again. As of April 2nd, the prices will raise to the following. I have US and UK and Canadian pricing here.
I just saw this as we were starting the show.
It just went up today. Yeah.
Yeah. I did a quick BlueSky check just for anything that I'd missed, and I saw this. I was like, oh man, I wonder if Trevor's going to have this in here.
Oh yeah.
Here it is.
Oh yeah. I do a last check before I put the show together. So US pricing. PS5 will now be $649.99. PS5 Digital Edition will be $599.99, and PS5 Pro will be $899.99.
$900 fucking dollars.
American. UK pounds. PS5 will be $569.99. So,
oh God, that's
almost double that, and that's what we would pay. That's crazy.
That's something like $700 or something. So they're getting fucked even harder.
Let's see, £569.99 to USD, $756. Yeah. Which $756 to Canadian, $1,447.
Yeah,
that's for the base PS5.
Yeah.
UK's just getting fucking reamed, man. Digital Edition, £519. PS5 Pro, £789. Good gracious. And then Canadian pricing, my butthole puckered when I read this. Standard PS5, $819.99. Digital, $749.99. PS5 Pro, a whopping $1,099.99.
Which is about tracks with the price conversion.
Fucking
even then, it's still a little bit higher.
Yeah, I didn't talk about the Portal pricing, but honestly, who cares?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Yeah. If you spend any amount on the Portal, you're getting ripped off.
I wouldn't say that.
I could play my PlayStation games from my couch. You mean where you're going to be sitting and playing them anyway?
The only legitimate reason I've ever heard someone getting a Portal is they have a family and one TV and a
Yeah,
PlayStation that
yeah.
only that person uses, so they can play their PlayStation when the TV's being used. So I get that.
Yeah, but that's one very
One
specific
specific
use
reason.
for
Yeah.
an entire product.
It's sold pretty well, which I don't understand, but obviously
Neither
they've
do I.
tapped into something. But yeah, so expect Xbox prices to rise soon, and probably Switch 2. So if you
Yeah.
need a PlayStation 5, Switch 2, or Xbox Series, you probably should do it now. And by now, I
Mm.
mean by the time you hear this show, it's already too late.
Yeah,
So
so we can do nothing to help you.
yeah, get
We
going.
are we exist. You future people,
Are
you're
fucked.
fucked.
Yeah, you're
Well,
fucked.
those of us who live in the past, we know.
Yeah,
But
brutal.
you probably know as well because it's all over the news. But
Yeah, brutal.
point
Absolutely
is,
brutal.
yeah, it's fucked.
But that's not it. Oh, you had more?
Oh, go on.
It's a separate thing. If you had more to talk about the
Oh,
pricing.
well, I actually, in my, and I actually just saw this, so I can credit this person. So often it's like, oh, I saw this a few days ago and I can't remember who posted it. Hold on. Let me scroll. Yeah, so I saw this point come up on BlueSky from a person called "Hi, my name is Chair,"
Okay.
and they say that in addition to like just the prices of stuff, um, speculators have ruined the secondhand market, which was a godsend for a lot of people, especially low income families and
Oh yeah.
kids. So, like, because, scalpers and, oh, you can't get this, well, we're gonna sell it on eBay for, whatever, and you know, you'll pay for it and like it or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, like it's just for a lot of people,
It's just
if
not
you
accessible now.
it's just not accessible now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even getting like used games because people are like, oh, but the game's not being made anymore. That now means it's rare, so we're gonna sell it for stupid high prices. Yeah, because it used to be that people who didn't have a lot of money could still play video games. They wouldn't be able to play the latest ones, but like when the N64 was out, people were selling like Super Nintendos cheaper to get the inventory off their shelves to make room for the N64.
Mhm.
Right? You could pick up Super Nintendo games for cheap. You could pick up NES games for practically nothing. Now all that stuff is more than it cost at launch because it's rare now. They're collector's items now. So you can't even like go back and get old stuff, at least not physical stuff,
No.
because everybody's selling it for crazy high prices. And with digital, I mean, if it's still on storefronts, you can get it. Like I said, I just got Prey for like $8 Canadian. But what about all the stuff that isn't on digital storefronts or that's been discontinued, taken down?
I had somebody ask me in the Discord, is it worth it to buy a PS5 Pro right now or a PC? And I was like, you're kind of fucked both ways.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I would always say PC because you can use that for other stuff. But like, if you can afford one,
Yeah, well,
the
I was basically like, PC has always been high upfront cost, and the reward is low game cost. If you're smart, you can play the Steam market and wait for sales and get games at just ludicrously low prices.
Yeah, and then if you want to go into shadier aspects of it, like emulation is a whole thing. I mean, the reality is like if you want access to those old games and you don't mind going, maybe I'll do something that's less than above board. It's just emulate. And for a lot of games, that's the only way to play them.
Yeah.
Like
but
for a lot
current
of
games,
old
even like that's the only way to do it is to just, I mean, besides piracy, obviously, which obviously we don't condone, but Steam is such a great place to get deals. If you buy a PlayStation, yeah, you're gonna pay slightly less, usually way less for the system. But your games are going to be more expensive than on PC. Now, with how expensive the consoles are, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of curious what my PC, which is not a top of the line PC, but it's
still a decent one.
It's a decent one by most stretch. Like how much that would cost right now.
Oh, more than it would have to put it together initially.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure the price has gone significantly higher. But how significantly different is it from the PlayStation 5 Pro pricing now? Like I don't know.
I don't know.
No clue. I'd have to do some
with
research.
Consoles, there's always the question of will your game library move forward. With PS4 to PS5, it did, and that was great. And I certainly hope that that's also the case with PS6.
I have no doubt at this point that they're.
I mean, I always have doubt, because what if they decide not to do it? Like that's what it was like with the PS3. Like PS2 could play PS1 games, PS3 could play PS1 games, and initially they could play PS2 games, but then later ones couldn't because they took the PS2 hardware out of it.
I think it's too important now, though, because like now they have digital libraries. And that's
it's always been important to me, though. Like important to who?
Oh yeah,
to them. Fuck them.
No, I meant like
important to me.
No, I meant like it's important to them in the sense that if like let's say PlayStation didn't do that, they didn't pull your backlog up, but Xbox did, PlayStation would be fucked. People would be like, well, I might as well just start from scratch on Xbox because they always do backwards compatibility. So like I don't think either company can afford to not have backwards compatibility at this point.
And this is why competition is a good thing.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
If you don't have anybody to compete with, they can say, where else are they going to go? Xbox, that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Which still might be the case, depending on how things go.
Yeah, I really hope that the AI rush ends before the next generation, because if this is the price of the current generation...
and you just know Microsoft's gonna fill that shit with like, what's their Copilot?
Yeah,
well,
probably
fill it with Copilot bullshit.
Probably
they probably will, and then they'll probably rescind it. You know, if it does like they did with Kinect. But
I'm just concerned that the price is going to be outrageous.
Yeah,
because if the current gen pricing is this, if I'm paying $1,099 for a PlayStation 5 Pro, you have to assume that the PS5, the base PS6, is going to be at least that. There's no way it can't be less than that, right?
No.
So I'm going to be paying $1,300 for a PS6. Holy fuck!
Yeah, I would never. I could never.
I won't be able to push that button. Me as someone who owns every console, and like I won't even buy a Switch 2 right now because I'm just like I can't. I could buy a Switch 2, or I could buy 10, 15 more games, or have Game Pass for years. I don't know. It's crazy. But moving on in other PlayStation news, because the shit keeps rolling downhill. PlayStation has reportedly shut down another first-party studio. This time, Dark Outlaw Games, a studio hired by the console maker to make an unknown first-party title, which was confirmed not to be a live service game, which is good. As well as laid off a number of other individuals involved in mobile development. This comes from, of course, our favorite reporter in the world, Jason Schreier, who posted the news on BlueSky today. Dark Outlaw Games was founded by Jason Blundell at Sony's behest and was only quietly announced by Blundell on a podcast in March of last year after being...
wow, that didn't last long.
After having been rumored the year before. At the time, he said they had been working away in the shadows for a while and noted that it was on a first-party project for Sony, but was never officially announced what that project
seems to be the kiss of death lately. If you're doing something first-party for Sony,
be scared.
Keep one eye over your shoulder, because they might come up and pop you in the back of the head.
Yeah, Blundell
it's like
was...
you're fucking... they're going to be like, hey, think about the rabbits.
I don't...
That's a literary reference.
I'm sure we'll get a story.
Who's read of Mice and Men.
I'm sure we'll get the story of what happened here. There's nothing really to hope for, I guess. But like the best case scenario here is that they just didn't do well. Like the project just wasn't coming together, and they were taking too long.
Shut down the project and assign them to something else.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, if they can't do their own project, the only thing you could do is split them up between all your other studios, I guess. But what if they don't need people?
Yeah, I
don't know.
Like Sony's like, hey, can you come make a game for us? Sure. Oh, we're gonna shut you down now. Like fuck Sony, man.
But what if the project was just bad and they weren't good?
Maybe the project was bad, but like to say, hey, come and make a game for us, and then shut them down before they even get to announce it. Before we even know what it is.
Maybe it was that bad.
If it was that bad, shouldn't they have shut it down before? Like, still, firing all these people is just.
I mean, it sucks, no doubt.
There's no way it could have been bad enough to justify firing everybody, unless it was like, oh, I don't even want to say the combination of words that was about to come out of my mouth was not only probably going to get the video age restricted, would probably have gotten us banned from YouTube.
Yeah, don't.
Boy,
do that.
I'm glad I caught myself before I said that.
Yeah, don't do that.
That was really bad.
Dark Outlaw didn't really have a. I don't know how do I want to say this? A track record, because the members of
there's a new studio.
Well, they were formed from Deviation Games, which was Blundell's previous studio, who also didn't do anything. Which again kind of leads me in the direction that he just doesn't know how to run a studio. He was a member of Activision and Treyarch, working on Call of Duty. And I think that was in 2021 when he founded Deviation Games. But then he left that studio in 2022. Layoffs took place in 2023, and then in 2024 Deviation shut down. So both his studios have failed. So I don't want to jump to conclusions that the game was just bad and that that Sony was just like not willing to give them time. There is a pattern here of failure on his part. So I'm sure we'll know what the truth is, though, at some point. Someone will say something.
Yeah, I just generally how often it is, publishers fucking over their developers. Is it unfair to assume that it's Sony's fault? Maybe, but that's kind of been the trend lately, as we saw with Crafton.
I think there's also a pivot happening at Sony, where
there's definitely a pivot. There's a pivot happening everywhere right now.
Yeah, I think that they've realized that a lot of the choices that they made over the last 5 years were really dumb decisions, and they're trying to course correct. And unfortunately, when you have to course correct this big of a ship, there's going to be casualties. The one thing I don't understand is, so they've closed Firewalk, which was the Concord guys, who can make who can make a quality game. So I don't understand why they didn't keep them around. There was nothing wrong with Concord. It was a solid game. Maybe it just took too long, and that's why they let them go.
It was also, you also had to buy it up front instead of it being free to play.
Yeah, it should have been free to play.
In-game purchases.
Although I still don't think
free
to play would have saved
also
it.
None of, well, maybe not, but like none of the hero shooters kind of live and die on their character designs, and there wasn't a whole lot in Concord that was interesting compared to what you could find in, say, Overwatch.
Yeah. And Bluepoint, that one we still don't really understand. I get. It seems like most of the speculation online about Bluepoint is that the head of Bluepoint got a little too big for his britches, and just made the wrong calls on what games they wanted to make. But at the same time, it's also Sony's fault, because they were hired as the remake studio, so they should have been like, I don't care what you want to do. This is what you're going to do. But they didn't seem to do that. They gave them a year to figure out what they wanted to do, and everything they pitched them wasn't good. They pitched them the Bloodborne remake, which got denied from FromSoft. They pitched
unfortunate.
Which is not their fault. No. But then they pitched them a Shadow of the Colossus remake again. I'm like, what?
What?
You don't need to do Yeah, they did that. That was one of the project pitches. And then the other one was a spin-off of Ghost of Tsushima. And it's like, guys, you know what you're good at. You're good at remaking games. There is a back catalog of a million games you could pick from. Why are you what Ghost of Tsushima spin-off when there's already Ghost of Yote in development, and then you got
as with the
a remake of a remake of a remake? Like what are you guys doing?
The Bloodborne thing, like that's sort of an example of what the problem can be. Is like they wanted to do Bloodborne remake, and From Software was like, no, we want to be involved with that, but we're too busy with other stuff.
But
no.
Pick a first party game. Sony has control over those.
Yeah, Bloodborne is technically a first party game. Sony owns the rights to that.
Yeah, but they had a third party develop it for them, so it's more of a second party game with a first party license.
But what I'm saying is that it's like, if it's something that Sony doesn't have 100% control over,
right?
Then if the original developers don't want to play ball,
sure. But why didn't Bluepoint pitch one of those games that they have 100%
who knows?
control? Like Infamous.
We don't know everything that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I really want to know more about that.
We're trying to build a picture with incomplete information here.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It just from what we know, it seems like they made some really stupid decisions, and so did Sony. Obviously, Sony should have been like, here's a selection of our first party IP. Which one would you love to remake? And been like, pick one. Like, instead of this 1 year of doing nothing but pitches.
What would be a good Sony first party IP?
Infamous. Like, I'm trying to think. Infamous, Resistance, Colony Wars, if you wanted to go back in time.
Colony Wars. Ooh, now there's an idea.
Yeah, Ape Escape they could have done. There's a lot of different IP that Sony's just sitting on.
They should have offered them Colony Wars, yeah. And they 100% own that because they bought Psygnosis. They bought Psygnosis a long time ago. So,
let me see. Dormant.
Oh man, they should have. Yeah.
Killzone. No one's doing it. They don't have a first-person shooter, but bring Killzone back. Have some. I mean, Guerrilla did pretty well with it, but someone else might do better with it. There's Resistance, another first-person shooter that they could have brought back. Wipeout, Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, SOCOM.
Wasn't there? No, there wasn't a new Wipeout recently. There was a new Wipeout tribute game.
Yeah, Wipeout like. Yeah.
I think it was like the sequel to Fast RMX or whatever.
Yeah. Faster. I think it's called Faster RMX. I think it's what.
Something like that. Yeah.
But there's so much IP just sitting there. Siphon Filter. Holy shit! Like a remake ground up for Siphon Filter. Like there's just so much that they could have done.
Yeah.
But they're like, no, let's do Shadow of the Colossus again.
Yeah, I would need to hear more about that. I don't even know what to think of that. That sounds really strange.
Really weird.
Yeah. I would love to know. I would love to know more about that whole situation because it seems really weird because Bluepoint never put out anything that anybody disliked, and then
we will.
So
they'll reform. I'm surprised they haven't yet.
Well,
they're probably looking for a publisher. Good luck to all the people.
Another Sony first party studio shut down.
That's 3 shut down in 1 year, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see the day, man.
There's some shit going down at PlayStation, man.
Yep, they're resetting.
Yeah.
So, the next story has an update.
What is the story first of all?
Well, it might not be a story. I'm gonna have to. Yeah,
it may have been resolved. Let's go to the next one then.
Yeah, it may have been resolved or misunderstood.
Okay.
I'll read the original story and then I'll read the update because I'm doing this in real time. Nintendo. So original story is Nintendo announced that it will now charge different amounts for digital and physical copies of the same Switch 2 games.
Yeah, I saw this.
Beginning with the launch of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. So Yoshi was previously announced with a digital price of $59.99, which remains in place today, but its physical counterpart will be $10 more, $69.99. Basically, that's basically what it's going to be moving forward is retail games are going to cost more.
Yeah, so what I believe happened with this story was that Nintendo's messaging was not very
Bad
clear, and people were like, "Are they raising the prices of physical games?" And it's no, they're lowering the prices of
of
digital
digital
games,
games.
not by a lot, and these are only first-party like Nintendo published titles. They are going to be charging less for the digital versions,
Yeah,
and
they
not
issued a
more.
clarification statement.
Yeah,
That's what the update
yeah.
is here.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's not that physical prices are going up, it's that digital prices are going down.
down.
But the way they phrased it kind of made it sound
Yeah.
like physical prices were going up. So yeah, there was
So
misunderstanding there.
yeah, good on
It's
them
just
though
a
for that. Then
yeah,
it went
yeah,
from a bad story to a good story. Digital
yeah,
games
yeah.
should be cheaper than their physical
Yeah,
counterparts.
they always should have been cheaper,
Yeah,
but it's the retailers that don't want that because they want parity with
yeah.
the pricing that they've got.
But
But
there's
yeah, the
less and
digital
less
versions,
retailers, so fuck them. Like
yeah, yeah.
they can say fuck them at this point.
So yeah, but yeah, the digital game should have always been cheaper because I mean, there is technically a shipping cost, but it's not like shipping over land; it's shipping over wire, and it costs a lot less to send data over the internet than it does to send like
To ship it.
cartridges or CDs in a
Yeah,
truck.
yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of them too.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
it's always been ridiculous that they weren't cheaper when on digital.
yeah,
All right. So that's kind of a non-story, but kind of a story at the same time.
hmm
We're not done with layoffs though. Let's get that done and out of the way. Fortnite developer Epic
yeah,
Games has announced it's laying off 1,000 people due to a downturn in engagement in its evergreen battle royale, Fortnite.
yeah. I
Um,
saw this, and the what I posted was like, I wish this would happen closer to when we record the podcast, so that I'm like full of fresh anger.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
for like just for my own health, I have to like chill. I can't stay angry about it. If I bottle up all that anger, it's just not good for me. You know,
Yeah,
so
this is corporate nonsense.
yeah, so like I'd be like 10 times more enraged about this if this had happened like last night. But I've had to just be like, no, man, I like it sucks, and I'm still pissed off, but I can't be like
I
incandescent
can't be
for
enraged anymore.
3.5 days. I'm gonna burn down my apartment if that happens. Just glowing red hot with anger.
Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole article because it'll just make me mad. But basically, they've done some cost saving measures not related to the layoffs, which have saved them over $500 million
Yeah, and they're
alone.
making insane amounts of money anyway
Yeah,
with Fortnite all the time, and they're like, "No, but we got to lay people off." But it's not just like, oh, it's like 10 or 20 people. It's a
1,000
thousand
people.
people. That's like there
And
are studios that are not 1,000 people. They've laid off
yeah,
more than an entire studio's worth. Like 1,000 people is a massive game studio.
and a lot
They've
of
laid
them
off
were
a massive game studio
yeah, and a
for
lot of them were
for
heads
Fortnite. Yeah, and a lot of like people who have been with Fortnite from the beginning or
beginning.
from very early on,
Mhm.
yeah, are part of this.
It's
It's
crazy.
it's just it's insane.
Yeah, this
Like you
makes
lay off a 1,000
0 sense.
people who are dedicated to one game. Like I just fuck me, man.
I don't understand how there was over 1,000 people working on this game. It's just skins and what else does this game have as far as updates go anymore? I mean, new maps, I guess, once in a while.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I think there's just like in order to get that shit out like on time, you've
there's
probably got
just
a
a lot of
ton of
people.
people working on stuff. Like it's not enough to have like, oh, we have 3 guys who do 3D models. It's no, we
Yeah,
got 50 guys who do 3D models
yeah,
because that shit needs to be out in
yeah.
time.
You do the head,
For
I'll do the
some
hands, you do the feet.
yeah, just like
Yeah,
let's
we'll spread it out.
instead of one guy being responsible for like all the Simpsons characters, it's like, okay, you guys are handling Homer, you guys are handling Marge, you guys, because that shit needs to be out in time for whatever the collaboration they're doing, especially if it's linked to like a movie or something. Like if they're doing a Marvel collab for like whatever the latest Marvel movie is, it has to be out in time for that movie
Yep.
being in theaters. It can't come out the next month, you know. That's not going to promote anything. It has to come out the day the movie's in theaters and no later, and ideally before that to build hype. So that it has a very hard like expiration date.
And you know what's crazy
Yeah.
is that the team had over 4,000 people, so they've laid off basically like a quarter of their team.
Yeah. The idea that
Yikes.
1,000 people is a quarter of your team is insane. But then the idea of laying off 1,000 people is even more insane. It's baffling. And they've like made literally billions of dollars on this game, and they can't afford to keep those people employed. I mean, a
Yeah, what a
thousand
load of
people.
shit.
That's a huge fat payroll.
Come on, man.
But
Those
it's not
CEOs,
$1 billion.
they need their bonuses.
Yeah, I need my fifth yacht.
Fucking assholes, man. Capitalism.
Yeah.
It's great.
Is
Okay.
fucking Tim Sweeney going to be getting a pay cut? No, of course
No,
not.
I'm sure he won't. I wanted to just briefly mention this because it's kind of weird and funny. This is a new game called Minimo. Did you see this?
I've heard of this, but I don't know much about it.
So this is a 200 player online roguelike game.
Oh, it's Mag.
No, well, yeah,
that was such a pull. It took you a minute to remember
Yeah.
what I was talking about.
yeah. No, this is there's 200 players. It's all cooperative. They're all different classes. So there's chefs that feed the warriors to keep them healed. There's warriors who do the battling. There's pyromancers who do battling. So here's all the different guards, hunter, miner. Like it just keeps going, and like and everyone has basically a job to do to complete the 30-minute matches that occur. I just thought it was really unique and really interesting. I cannot imagine that this game will be anything more than a flash in the pan, though. I play
unless it's popular with streamers.
Yeah,
if that happens, that could be the thing to get it to take off, because it's like you're gonna get 200 people to.
That's what I meant. I was like, I'm playing insane. Battlefield 6 right now, and I can't get 12 people in a lobby, let alone 200 people on an indie game.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be fucking off doing their own thing, but it's a cool idea.
Yeah, we'll see. See what happens.
I don't have yet, like you. I don't have high hopes for its prospects, but I hope it does well. Because
I hope it's free to play, because I'll play it then.
Yeah,
but I don't know, because I can't imagine it would be great with streamers if it's purchasable. But maybe, who knows? I don't think Among Us was free, and that took off, right? So
yeah, but Among Us had been out for a little while, and I don't think it cost that much.
No, it was cheap.
Among Us had been out for like 2 or 3 years by the time streamers made it popular.
All right, our final piece of news is the topic of the week. I don't know if you caught this, but there was an Xbox showcase this week. Did you watch it?
Oh, that's right. There was. No, I didn't see it.
Okay, well then
I didn't hear about it until after it was over, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I should watch." And then I bought Prey.
That's okay. Well, it was an okay show. There were some interesting things there that I want to talk about and show you. But I kind of like when you do live reacts for these, so I'm okay with that.
Because I won't do live reacts normally. Yeah, all right, lay it on
it's kind of cheating. So the first game was kind of a out of nowhere, what the fuck kind of a thing. This is Hunter the Reckoning.
What?
Yeah, Hunter the Reckoning Death Wish is a new game.
Okay.
A first-person action game set in the World of Darkness universe. The game is due out summer 2027 and follows a group of hunters as they track down a vampire masquerading as a cop. So there's no actual
Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any actual gameplay here, but
25 years to make a sequel.
Right? I was so confused when I saw this logo pop up. I was like, I was just talking about this game on our top 50 the other day.
Yeah.
What the hell? When I saw the cross, I was like,
there's a comic book that I've read where a guy has that. I think it's called Millennium. Yeah. Oh, man.
So yeah, no real gameplay here. I mean, there's some environments and stuff, but they didn't really show anything. But it's far off. But yeah, it's a first-person adventure game. Very, very, very random to me. Very fucking random. Next up, this one impressed me. Again, I have never seen the show. Oh God, we're getting the spins. There we go. I've never seen the show, but this is another. No, go away. I don't want AI. Go away. This is The Expanse: Osiris Reborn.
Yeah,
Um,
so my understanding with The Expanse, I've never seen it either. Um, but my understanding is that it's a realistic sci-fi show where
yeah,
it's like there's no light speed travel or anything like
no,
that. It's just like travel between planets in the solar system.
yeah,
That's
it's
yeah,
a more
more
grounded.
realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a setting.
I've been meaning to check it out because I hear that it's really good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good as well. And I played the episode of the Telltale series, and it was
Mhm.
okay. But I don't know if that's representative of the TV show. Um,
Do they have Elias Tefexis doing his character from the show in the game? Because he's in that show. The guy
I
who
don't know.
played Adam Jensen in the Deus Ex games.
I don't know. I'd have to know his name, like the character's name. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know the character's name. Like I said, I haven't seen the
Yeah,
show, but
yeah,
I know that he's in it.
yeah. But this looks really good. This is a
It
third-person
does.
action RPG. It looks very Mass Effecty.
Yeah, despite not being very Mass Effecty.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah,
this looks really good. So
yeah.
I'm kind of hopeful, and it kind of makes me want to watch the show. It's they've announced that Owlcat Games, the developer, will deliver a beta April 22nd, 2026, with a release window now set for spring of next year. So still got a little
Oh,
ways
so
to
that's
go,
close.
but yeah. But yeah, it looks really
Always
sharp.
nice when they announce stuff and say, "Yeah, it's going to be out in like 18 months at most."
I think they've announced this game previously, but they never showed
Oh yeah, they
gameplay.
might have like listed it in something, but
Mhm.
is this like the first time they've shown it?
I think so. I think so. It's the
Yeah.
first time I've noticed it and went, "Oh," so I'm
Yeah.
assuming so. But yeah, looks promising. So keep an eye on that
Yeah.
one. Next up is another one that looks kind of promising. This is Grave Seasons from developer Perfect Garbage, which is a great name. Um,
That is a great name.
yeah, and the publisher is Bloomhouse. And this
Okay.
is a cozy farm, Starview Valley kind of
Starfield,
game.
Starfield Valley.
Starfield Valley, but with a dark twist.
Ooh.
As you'll see in this trailer, things start to go a little Bloomhouse, a little sideways because Bloomhouse is known for horror. But yeah,
Mhm.
it starts to get a little freaky. There's like some murder and some like satanic shit.
Just a light sprinkling of murder and Satanism.
Yeah, and you're like, I don't know. There's just it looks really intriguing to me. Yeah,
Mhm.
like yeah, it almost looks like
Oh
there's like
God, people
yeah,
just crossed out.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It looks like a murder simulator. It's
yeah.
like this looks really interesting. But yeah, Grave Seasons launches on August
Hmm.
14th, 2026, and a demo is coming soon to Steam. No release date for the demo, but looks interesting. Like, go and check that out.
Mhm.
This next one's hilarious. I couldn't believe I was seeing this. So this is, as you can probably guess already from the
Oh,
visuals.
yeah. This is going to be Serious Sam.
It is. This is Serious
It's
Sam
Serious
Shatterverse. Yep. And it's coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series this year. And I think it's a roguelite now. It's like an up to 4-player roguelite.
Is it going to be four Sams running around?
It is from different dimensions. Yeah, see?
Of course it is. Oh God, there's like Serious Sam 1 model Sam.
Yeah. And and during the trailer, you can hear the guys with the bombs.
Yeah.
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 But yeah. I think a roguelite is a good option for this series. It's kind of built for that. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's up to 5 players.
5?
Yeah, up to 5.
Player. That's an odd number.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
just mean like that because it's an odd number. I mean it's a strange number.
yeah, it's normally
Usually it's
3,
4
4.
players.
Yeah, 3, 4, or just co-op too. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty funny.
Yeah.
So there's that coming later this year. I don't have any interest in this next game, but you might. This is. Do you remember when this studio announced Project Century at the showcase last year, and we were like, "What is that?"
Oh yeah.
So this is the reveal of the game. Stranger Than Heaven is the game's name now.
Okay.
I don't really know what to make of it. It is a game that takes place across 5 decades. It starts in 1915 and goes straight through to 1965. And you'll see in this
Ooh,
trailer.
there's going to be some Hiroshima imagery in there.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, and you can actually see through the trailer they change timelines, and you see how the world changes
Yeah.
based on that. But it's a third person action game. I don't really know a whole lot about it. But they did announce on May 6th there's going to be a deep dive about this
Okay.
game. So we'll learn more about what it's all about at that time. The trailer was the visually the trailer's good. The audio for the trailer was terrible. It had this like really like drum heavy, like high drum sounded music that was really repetitive and really annoying. I don't know. Might be good. I haven't liked anything from this studio, so it's hard for me to say. They like their Yakuza games or what Like a Dragon. So we'll
They're Shenmue likes.
yeah. No, we'll see how that turns out. This game, however, I'm very interested in.
Blood violence, teenage blood violence, the video game.
Oh, the
Rated T for teen, and blood and violence.
There is blood and violence in this. This trailer was kind of funny though. But yeah, this is Super Meat Boy 3D. It got a release date finally, and it's not far away at all. By the time you're hearing this, it will be out March 31st. For PC, Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series. I'm very much looking forward to this. This guy's just raging at how hard the game is.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'd like to revise my answer to one of our letter time letters.
The genres.
Yeah, here the genre that I'm not really interested in is do this platforming challenge perfectly, or you die in one hit.
Oh, I like that. I like it. I think it's fun.
So Super Meat Boy and I Want to Be the Guy. I get so close to the end and I die and I'm just.
I would be there with you if it didn't have instantaneous reloading, and these games, at least the first game did. You die and then you're immediately back at the start. Like there's no waiting. You're just boom.
Yeah, that is critical.
Yeah, because if I had to wait 5 to 10 seconds every time I died, I'd be like,
that'd be agony.
Yeah,
it'd be agony.
Yeah. So,
and I will say that the thing that actually bothered me about I Want to Be the Guy is that like the game's physics were like shitty.
Oh yeah.
Like I would fall through a platform if I didn't land on it exactly the way they wanted me to, and that was like, okay, you're gonna make me do stuff by the skin of my teeth, except land on platforms. Mm-hmm. Like I have to do that, but I have to be perfectly on the platform. No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I
mean
like
that game was always a joke game, so that's probably
It's meant to aggravate you. Yeah. I like Super Meat Boy a lot. I didn't like it when they changed the music. They changed the music at some point. I don't know, due to licensing issues or some sort of falling out with whoever made the music. But the original music was amazing. So there's that. This one is a re-announcement of a game that was announced 5 years ago. This is called. I know, and it looks really good. This is Forever Ago, which is an ironic title, and it's from Annapurna, or Annapurna, however you want to say it. It's a new narrative-driven story from the minds at Third Shift, and of course Annapurna Interactive. It will let players step into the shoes of Alfred as he embarks on a road trip adventure. It launches on PC, Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox Series this fall. And it looks charming. You basically play a guy who's lived out his life, and he's all old, and he's basically going on I guess a road trip to rediscover himself and relive his memories of his youth and all that kind of stuff. It looks charming. I need a game like this every so often. An experience, a story, Yeah,
I'm not super into these games.
No, that's okay. I'm hoping for the best for this one.
Mm-hmm.
What else was next?
Usually if I play a game like this, it has to be like really, really funny.
You might like Firewatch. It was pretty good. Ascend to Zero is the next one. I don't have much to say about it. Looks fine. Set for release July 13th, 2026. On PC and Xbox Series.
Oh, is this that game that was like futuristic Hades?
I think it's more of like a speedrunning type game. I don't really know though. I haven't done a whole lot of research on this one. It just didn't look like something I would particularly like. The art style's nice though.
Yeah, I'm looking at those AoE patterns and the camera perspective, and I'm getting like big Hades vibes.
Yeah,
But
it could be a Hades like.
yeah,
But yeah, not much to say. They did announce Dispatch is coming to Xbox in the summer, so people who haven't been able to play Dispatch on Xbox, they can play it. Rebellion debuted a new game called Alien Deathstorm, which I'm not sure what to make
now
of.
is this like Alien the franchise?
No.
No.
This is
Okay,
separate.
I had to get clarification because they made like one of the Alien versus Predator games.
Okay, yeah,
so,
no, yeah, they shortened this to ADS as the name, but it stands for Alien Deathstorm. But it is a
I mean, it absolutely looks like it could fit in with the Alien universe. Like that looks very Wayland Yutani style construction.
it will until you see that. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, not quite an alien. But this is,
I mean, still also like spiritually kind of an alien.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like the xenomorph, but like it's a big, scary, horrible thing with a giant mouth.
Yeah.
In space.
This
no
is
one can hear you scream.
This is from the Sniper Elite team.
Yeah.
And Adam.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks really good. All they've really teased is extremely violent weather and swarms of aliens. Launches in 2027.
You ever look into the other stuff that Rebellion does outside of games? Because they actually have a lot of shit going on.
Nope.
They even have like they've even got like a film production studio. I don't know if they do like visual effects work or something. It's never been entirely clear to me what they do, but I saw like a demo that they put out from that, and it was I think it was their CEO in costume as like some warrior, and they were doing the thing, the wall with all the screens projecting the imagery instead of using the green screen. Like they were doing that. It looked really cool, and I think it was them like saying, "Hey, hire us to do your visual effects or something like that."
Well, they certainly look like they know what they're doing from this game. So.
Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft has done visual effects on movies before. They actually, tying into Alien versus Predator, they did visual effects work for
Prometheus,
Predators.
Predators,
the one with Adrian Brody.
Oh, the bad one.
I liked it.
I haven't seen it. I just heard it was a bad one.
But. It was fine. It was. I mean, it was the thing about doing a Predator movie is that it's hard to do one that isn't a bunch of people who are unaware of what's going on are picked off one by one. So it's going to be a lot like the original, which it is. I thought it was fine. Yeah. Surprise appearance by Lawrence Fishburne halfway through the movie, which I guess is not a surprise because I just said it. And also the movie's been out for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And also he was in the commercials marketing it.
Well, there you go.
But point is, I thought it was fine. It's also got Danny Trejo in it. He dies really fucking early. In fact, I think he's the first. Yeah, he's the first one to die. But it's got Danny Trejo in it, and he's got some good Danny Trejo lines before he bites the dust.
I think I saw him at a Comic-Con once. Or maybe it was Fan Expo. Sure.
Dude, that guy's old as fuck. How does he still do so many action movies? He's like 80.
I don't know, man. Some people just don't age properly.
He's like an 80-year-old action movie star. What a badass.
Yep. I didn't capture any footage for the next one, but Frog Squad is coming to Xbox in 2026.
Okay.
In June. It's a multiplayer co-op game where you're like collecting stuff. I don't know. They also announced a Bluey's game. I don't know why it was featured on an Xbox showcase, but there it is. And then this one I know you will be excited about. I'm sure you've heard about it already.
Ooh.
If you haven't, you're going to be super excited.
All right.
Let's see if you have.
Ooh.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, you haven't.
I know that logo though. Ooh, it's Stalker.
Yeah, so this is
Stalker.
Stalker 2 DLC, the first major expansion. It's called Cost of Hope. It plops players in a conflict between the Duty and Freedom factions for an all-new story launching this summer.
All right.
So Yeah.
I will. That's good because I need an excuse to go back and play it now that they've added a bunch of shit like night vision, which wasn't in the game at launch.
Yeah. I want to play it. I just I don't know. It may be one of those games where I've tried to play it too many times, like Starfield, and it's just not going to happen. But it could be. It could be good.
It's a long ass game. I mean, you remember it took
Oh
me
yeah.
like months to finish that game,
Yeah.
and I was playing it almost every day. I couldn't believe how long it took me to
I feel like I would like it.
get through.
I just have to find the moment that strikes me.
It's a time commitment,
Yeah.
and you got to be in the right mood for it.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm generally in the mood for a game like Stalker because I love that style of gameplay,
Yeah.
like the sort of realistic shooting. Like it's more realistic than like a Halo sort of thing, but then also like you're up against freak mutants and
Stalker reminds me of Pacific
shit.
Drive with combat. But you haven't played Pacific Drive, so you wouldn't understand. But yeah, so that's Cost of Hope coming this summer. I know it says it's exclusive to Xbox, but it's not.
Yeah, it says Xbox on PC.
Yeah.
So PC games.
Yeah. This next one is weird. So this is a new game from the guys who make Gungrave, or
Oh wow!
Gungrave Gore.
Wow, Gungrave. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, so this is called Musa Dirty Fate, which is a weird name. Set against the backdrop of a bloody feudal Korea. It's a third-person sword combat game set for 2027 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be talking about what I'm looking at, but I have an excuse to talk about Gungrave. There was an anime adaptation of Gungrave that was really fucking good. Like really, really, really good. Because it goes into the story of the character before he became like the undead gunslinger. Like it's what led him to that point. And then it does also cover the events of the game, but it's mostly about his life before. It's so fucking good. It's incredibly good.
Yeah, I don't think I really ever played Gungrave, and this looks fine. I don't.
Gungrave is like it's a. I remember one person I talked to many years ago described it as a gay style romp.
Jesus. Okay.
Because it's about like looking good while shooting guns and,
okay.
and killing enemies.
Like Bayonetta.
Like Bayonetta, like Devil May Cry, but it's entirely gun focused.
Gotcha.
Which is, it's cool, but man, that anime series is what actually made me love it. Like it's so rare for like the anime adaptation of the game to be the standout thing. Because like it was like I hadn't played the game when I saw the anime, and the anime was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like it's rare for that to be the best part of the franchise, but I'm so happy it was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this.
Anyway,
game.
yeah, this looks cool. I guess it's just we've seen a lot of games where
a lot of Asian-inspired third-person action games.
I was going to say a lot of sort of feudal East Asian combat games. Like,
yeah,
cool.
It
looks fine, but
it's just that market's flooded right now.
Yeah, it looks like the rest of them. Like it looks like Ghost of Yotei. It looks like Neo. It looks like what were those two other ones? There's one from a Chinese company, and then there's one
Black Myth Wukong.
No, another one that's not out yet, and then there's also another.
There's also Wuthering Waves and Phantom Blade Zero, and there was Sekiro, and there's a lot. There's a million.
Remember, there's a bunch.
No, there's too many.
I don't know how so many people independently came to the decision we need to do
Asian-inspired third-person action games.
Yeah.
I think there was just a couple, and then everyone jumped on the bandwagon when they saw that they were selling.
Yeah, well, like, I remember, like, Neo, Sekiro, and Ghost of Tsushima all came out within, like, a year of one another or something.
They are pretty vastly different games, though, to be fair.
They are, but it was just such a weird coincidence
It
that,
is.
like, three different studios had very similar ideas.
And now it's no longer a coincidence, because everyone's just jumping on the
bandwagon.
Yeah,
because now everybody's trying to cash in on those, yeah.
Before we get to that one, there was another trailer for The Eternal Life of Goldman, which I talked about that game. That's the side-scrolling one with like a DuckTales pogo stick
Mhm.
thing. That
Yeah.
game still looks absolutely fantastic. It was just a trailer, though. I'm not really sure why they put out another trailer. Just exposure, I guess.
Yeah.
But still
Get
no
in
release
people's
date.
minds.
Yeah. This next one is called Vaunted, which is a kind of a cool name. And this is
Vaunted.
this one looks cool. This one's an XCOM like, with tactical RPG gameplay, unreliable narrators, and unique alien characters. It's due out on Xbox and PC this year, and it's got a little bit of a comedy kind of act to it.
Yeah.
But it looks
The character looks like main character here looks like Mr. Incredible.
oh, there's multiple characters that you play as. They go through. That's kind of one of these trailers where they go through each character. See,
Yeah.
But it looks interesting. I'm not sure who
You know,
makes it.
you know what if they're going to bring back stuff from like 25 years ago and they want four weirdo characters working together to shoot like aliens and stuff, you know what they should do? Force.
Yes, 100% agreed. 100% agreed. You know what I would really like as well is a game like Valkyria Chronicles. Kind of in the mood for that right now.
Yeah.
That game
Yeah.
was good. There was like 4 of those games, and I only played the first.
There's a
one.
bunch. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of them.
They're just too long. You know, that's my issue with them. It's like I don't need 4 of those games. I need one of those games and then another one of those types of games, but not in the same universe. Like I got my fill of Valkyria Chronicles with the first game. So that's Vaunted. Comes out this year at some point. Looks kind of cool. They also revealed Hades 2 is coming to Xbox, so a lot of ports. And then finally, this one looks cool as well. This is I'm not sure who's making this game. I gotta look into it. But it's called Artificial Detective. It's a third-person adventure game starring a robot detective. Launches on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series in 2027, so it's an early look.
Penny Arcade had a comic kind of like this about a robot detective a long time ago.
Artificial detective. Let me see if I can find out who's making this while this is playing. It's an indie studio. Vivix or Vivix. I'm not sure. Never heard of them. But it looks very interesting.
Yeah, I like the design on this robot, like with the hair and everything, like clearly trying to make him look human, but also having him be like very also obviously robotic and artificial. Yeah, yeah.
And then there's like this kid that's following him around, and these little cube things that are like connecting to each other and attacking.
Are they like building stuff up or breaking stuff down?
No, they're like coming together and making. Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, so they come to they're little building blocks. I was like, are those for like repairing damage to the streets or something? No, they're oh cool.
They're like sentient.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dig the visual style
Me too.
here. I like the mix of realism but like stylized realism.
Yeah.
I believe we've used that term here before.
Yeah. I think that should be coined from us.
Yeah. Yeah, stylized realism where it's like, yeah, it looks like real life, but it doesn't look exactly like real life. There's
a tinge to it.
Flavor. There's a flavor.
Yeah. But it takes place in 2846.
Yeah, it was funny. I was playing Prey, and they had the date come up, and it's like 2032. I go, oh, so in 8 years? No, wait, in 6 years.
Yeah, Jesus,
right?
I
don't think all that's gonna happen.
No, we're a little behind. I just read this from the press release, but it takes place in a city populated by rogue machines where humanity has disappeared. So what's with the human then? Or maybe the human? Maybe it's
that
not
explains
a human.
why the cubes are coming after her.
That's true. Or maybe it's not a human. Maybe it's maybe it's another machine that just looks like a human. Who knows?
Oh, so fucking Detroit again?
Detroit. Well, yeah, maybe. But yeah, it looks really.
Oh, she just didn't see the thing on the little girl's head.
Yeah,
she didn't see
it disappeared.
Ring.
Yeah. Yeah, this game looks
cool.
Oh
man, that game started so strong and then it fell apart.
It
did.
Fucking just replay that first story chapter over and over again.
Entire oeuvre, basically.
Yeah.
And remember
can't
how
stick
good
to
Indigo
landing.
Prophecy started out?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so good.
They should just chain
And then,
together the starts of all their games
yeah, and
just
then
make one
suddenly
game.
we're fucking fighting Matrix computers and Jaguar priests, and that sounds like something that should be cool, but they found a way to make that lame.
Yep. I'm gonna look up that developer real quick. VV.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Oh, they're also an animation studio. Founded in
Oh well,
2019.
that would explain why the visuals look so good.
Hmm. This is their debut title, though. Their debut video
Oh,
game.
okay.
So that
Okay, so they're moving into gaming. Interesting.
yeah, specializing in
Interesting.
3D animation, visual effects, and cinematic storytelling. You know what? They probably saw Ember Lab do this, and were like, maybe we could do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli also kind of did that. Like they didn't develop the game, but they kind of defined the visual style for that game Ni no Kuni.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that was a good
like
game.
did the character design and all that stuff. Although, funnily enough, when there was a Ni no Kuni anime adaptation, it didn't look like Studio Ghibli,
Hmm.
so it didn't look like the game either.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the team has veterans from the studios that made Love, Death, and Robots, Dead Space, Hunt Showdown, Call of Duty, and also at Crytek. So quite a
Okay.
veteranized studio. It says that I can't get a list of what they've worked on, but it says they, as far as like animation goes, they worked on 3D animated TV series and commercials. I think it said. That's interesting. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
an eye on this one.
I mean, sometimes stuff comes out of that. Like obviously, Zack Snyder is known for doing a bunch of movies like 300 and like Justice League and stuff like that. But he got his start like directing music videos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the. Let's see, where was it? No, I don't want any of that crap. Oh, this is Bing. Fuck Bing. Let's see. What am I looking for?
Vivex.
No. What the hell am I looking for? Shit. I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, games coming to Game Pass. They put out
Get out of here, AI overview.
yeah, they put out an image, but now I can't find it. Oh, I know what I put. Game Xbox partner. There it is. So I don't know if I can get this to come up. Kind of, but these are all these games are coming to Game Pass that was on the. I don't know why it's not showing the full screen. But all these games are coming to Game Pass day one. So
okay.
I'll just read them. What the Expanse game that we saw, Grave Season, Stranger Than Heaven, Super Meat Boy 3D, Forever Ago, Ascend to Zero, Alien Deathstorm, Frog Squad, that Bluey game, Musa, The Eternal Life of Goldman, Vaunted, and Hades 2 are all coming to Game Pass.
Yeah.
So pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and before we get to Screenshot Scope, there was another piece of news. I didn't really know whether I wanted to talk about it or not because it comes from an accurate source, but seems a little far-fetched to me. But you never know. So this comes from Nate the Hate, which is a pretty big leaker at Nintendo. He was the one who leaked the Switch 2's reveal date, along with details about the console itself, and he was correct. He has leaked that a new Star Fox game is due out this year, and probably set to be revealed at the June Summer of Gaming thing that Nintendo and everyone else always does.
Well, that would track with the other Star Fox related news.
Yeah, of him being in the movie.
And he's going to be in the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah,
I don't
voiced by
know
Glenn Powell.
I don't know why they would reveal that when it would have been cool for that to just happen.
I know.
Although I also don't know why they would do that in general. But I guess now we do, if this information is accurate. And Based on this person's track record, it probably is. So, new Star Fox. Okay, it's only what we've been asking for a while.
If it's what we want, though, hopefully it's not a gimmick bullshit.
Yeah.
But the bigger news, I think, which is the one that I'm a little skeptical about, is that also this year on Switch 2, apparently, is an Ocarina of Time remake coming out this year.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about that, and I was like, "Where was that coming from?" But I saw that like shortly before we went
so
to
this is from Nate
record,
the
so.
Yeah. I find that difficult to believe. Like, they don't do remakes, so unless it's a one-to-one like 3DS like remaster, like up-res with some new shit, I could believe that. I mean,
could, maybe it's like Ocarina of Time 3D remastered.
Yeah, like HD version.
Cleaned up.
Yeah,
or something.
I can believe that because I think they recognize that there's going to be a big gap to the next major Zelda game, so they're like, let's give them a little something.
Like, it would be cool to have a place to play that version of Ocarina of Time that isn't locked on the 3DS.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So that's all I really have for that. But
the thing I will say about that is, like, I could absolutely believe that there's like a prototype for like an Ocarina of Time remake. There's probably prototypes for a lot of shit at Nintendo.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a question of whether or not it will come out. But like, if it's a remaster of the remaster, then maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
So we'll see. But I'm a little skeptical. But plus we have like, let's see, April, May, June. Well, we have like 3 months to wait and find out. So
yeah. Besides, I mean, it's not like this is a new thing for the Zelda series. Like, obviously, they had Ocarina of Time 3D. They had the Majora's Mask 3D, and then they had Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, and then now the Skyward Sword HD. Right, like it and the full on remake of Link's Awakening. So
yeah, that's true. So I was just looking at this other partner preview that they had where they showed off a bunch of other games coming to Game Pass, and I see a game that I'm really waiting for. Subnautica 2.
I wonder if they'll do anything with those DS Zelda games, the touchscreen.
Yeah,
it's a touchscreen.
I'd really like them to. I don't want to play them with touchscreen controls.
How about you just make them regular games, guys?
Yeah. The touch movement is awful. It has not aged well at all. It was novel at the time, but it is not the preferred way to play those games at all.
No.
Okay. And that's it for the news. And that brings us to Screenshot Scope.
Scopely dopely. To Ned Flanders it up a little bit.
You said it, man. You said it. Here we go.
Days Gone. I have no idea if it's Days Gone. It just makes me think of that trailer.
Nope. 79%. Not getting anything here. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait. If you get something from the fucking like stadium lighting there.
No. I mean, we're not going to guess anything anyway. I think it might be State of Decay, but I don't.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Nope.
PS4, Xbox One, PC. This looks very familiar now. This is Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't this like
this might be World War
something
II.
from one of the zombies maps?
It is a Call of Duty.
It is Call of Duty. Oh, it's Warzone.
Would they? It's not. That's not a separate game though. Would they do that?
But it's Battle Royale.
Yeah. Huh. No.
Get out of here, ad for your other shit.
Yeah. We're playing Screenshot Scope. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Okay. I don't like Warzone, and apparently it's plagued by cheaters, so I don't really understand.
Yeah, unsurprising.
Brutal.
Those are a bunch of games that you can't play online anymore.
Which ones? Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah, like the older Black Ops games and stuff, because Activision took down the servers.
Apparently, a lot of them are still on PC though. Just not the console
versions.
Well,
I think people use like
private servers and stuff.
Yeah, private servers that spoof the real ones.
This looks very retro. Retro 2D. This looks like a brawler or something like that, or a fighting game.
I can't even tell what I'm looking at.
It's like an arch of a roof because I can see the
I was
windows
thinking like
down here.
maybe a weirdo jukebox or something. Yeah, I totally misread that.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking like a brawler or a fighting game, something like that. But I don't know which.
Yeah, maybe.
Be,
I don't think it's a super old one because that art looks like it looks kind of high res.
I don't think it's new. It might be like a PS2 side-scrolling game or something like that,
maybe,
or PS3 maybe.
But I got
Ooh,
nothing.
That looks more blocky.
That looks more blocky.
This looks maybe like a. I was gonna say DS, but it's not quite that aesthetic. 83% though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not getting anything.
Yeah, I've got nothing from this.
Oh well, we just got
Switch.
Just got thrown for a loop. So a retro style side-scrolling adventure game is probably what I'm thinking. Although that's a high score though. 83%. What is this?
Yeah.
I
have no idea. Oh, what? Platformer action hack and slash. Well, I haven't played this because there's a character right there. And if I'd played this, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's that guy.
Yeah, I don't recognize this.
I wonder if there's going to be any help.
It might be like, I was going to say like Salt and Sanctuary or something like that, but I'm pretty sure that came out everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be any help for this.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what
it's not. It's definitely not Salt and Sanctuary. I don't know what this is. Oh, it looks cool.
I don't know.
No, I don't know what it is. Katana Zero, it's called.
Okay, I've heard the name, but I know nothing about the game other than the name.
I might have to add this to our see if it has a demo because it looks kind of cool. Dante is saying hi.
He hasn't popped up recently.
No, he was sleeping.
So we have what are those windows?
I think it's a fence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fence.
Oh,
all right.
It has the art style of Walking Dead, the Telltale series. So it could be that.
Yeah, sure, try that.
I can't. I have a cat now.
Yes, yeah, you got the cat.
Let's try it. Walking Dead. I mean, it could be literally any of them. Nope. Not with those graphics. That changes everything. 88% though. Damn. This looks like Cameo or Cameo or whatever the fuck that.
Oh, I mean, you could try it.
No way. It wouldn't have got an 88. Hold on. There's no way. There's no way. No. I have no idea.
Definitely not.
Maybe it is Cameo. No, that was
try it.
No, that was a 360
game. 360. It was 360. Yeah.
OG Xbox, 88%. Oh, is this nuts and bolts? No, that was 360 as well.
Yeah, it was 360.
What is this?
I'm not entirely sure what we're looking at here.
I have no idea.
Looks like a vacuum cleaner with a cartoon robot beaver face.
Yeah. What? I have no clue.
What is that?
And an Xbox exclusive? Like what? And an 88%? We have to know what this is.
That's not a Halo game? Yeah, it's just a matter of like seeing.
Oh, is this Conquer? Conquer's Live and Reloaded or whatever?
Oh, maybe. No.
What the hell is this?
Fuzzles? What? Oh, wasn't there a game that had like stuffed animals in combat with one another on the Xbox?
If it did, I don't remember what the name of it would be.
For some reason, my brain is conjuring an image of like a pink teddy bear with a soldier helmet and a cigar in his mouth.
Calm down.
What? I have no idea if that's just my brain imagining.
I've got no
it or if
cigar teddy bears in my brain except for Ted.
I don't fucking know what this is.
Look how happy he is now that he's on my lap.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Oddworld?
Oh, it's the
Stranger's Wrath?
Stranger's Wrath.
Ow. There we go. I never played it, but I recognize it. Did you ever play it?
Yeah. No. I played. Oh, what was the other one? Abe's Exodus, I think,
or Abe's Odyssey. Could be.
Abe's Odyssey was the first one.
Okay,
the side-scrolling one. I'm pretty sure it was Abe's Exodus. That was the 3D one. I played that.
Is that the one with the guy in the wheelchair?
Or was it Munch's Odyssey? Fucking, I don't remember.
Munch's Odyssey was the one with the wheelchair.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no idea what this is.
Neither do I.
It's basic
it
as
is
fuck.
Leaves.
That's not helpful at all.
Oh, fucking great.
89%.
Maybe it's Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh yeah, it could be.
That looks like the rendering of those mountains.
It's very brown.
Very, yeah. No.
Oh, it's Pikmin.
Oh, it's Pikmin.
Every time I think about Pikmin 4, the more I'm like, I kind of enjoyed that game. Maybe I should have kept playing it. I don't know. I think it's a game that I should have like spread over a larger time frame
Maybe.
instead of like constantly playing it.
Yeah.
But you kind of need to, because you kind of need to remember where the fuck you're going. So,
yeah. Yeah.
I enjoyed my time with it though. Tinykin, still a better game. No idea what this is.
Not getting anything.
Not helpful at all. That's some cooking tools.
Well, no, it's a mortar and well, I mean, you could use a mortar and pestle for cooking, but it's usually more of a medicine preparation thing.
76%, so just an average, above average game, or what we would consider good on our scale.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Still not.
I'm getting a little bit of a Tales from the Borderlands vibe from the visuals here.
Isn't that the Telltale one?
Yeah. I don't. Oh, no, it wasn't cross-play though, or it wasn't cross-gen.
Yeah. Also, this is not nearly like cartoony enough. I don't think.
Unless it was the sequel. I never played the sequel.
You scoop a dude's eye out with a spoon in that game.
The first game was good. I liked it.
That moment was so fucking funny because they think that he's dead, and then they find out he's only in suspended animation after they've already plucked out his eyes because they fucked up getting the first one. And that the look on their faces when they realize that he's actually still alive, he's just in like cryo sleep.
It's a really funny game.
Yeah,
it's much funnier than the other games. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's like the Borderlands game that actually makes me laugh.
I do not recognize this at all. Action RPG.
Yeah, what's he doing with
survival.
like a 13-year-old girl's backpack?
Yeah, what is this? No idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's Dying Light.
Really? You didn't recognize a Dying Light game? Like, right from the hop?
Okay, it's Dying Light 2. Oh, it could be the one I haven't played. Maybe that's why I didn't recognize it. The Beast.
I mean, does this look familiar to you?
I mean, it's Dying Light. They all look kind of the same.
But like this specific area, does this look like anything you've seen?
Yeah. I don't know. It's either 2 or the Beast. There's no way for me to know which one.
Let's go with the Beast. Let's assume that's why you didn't recognize it.
It's not in the list, so it's got to be.
Then it's Dying Light 2.
Great game, underrated.
Yeah, I saw it during the Steam sale, and I was like, but
It's really
then
good.
Prey caught my eye.
Oh, I would definitely play it over Prey. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, I'd never played either of them, so I've seen this floor before, but like
Yeah,
this is a
yeah.
flooring pattern that I've seen in a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, let's see more here. Okay, that looks way different than what we just saw.
looks cool.
88%.
Good score.
This looks like a side scroller again. I mean, it could be a first person, I guess.
It could like you could just be like I get what you're saying that like metal catwalks, but I think it's just like a grate in front of a window or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm not getting any game popping in my brain, though.
Never mind. It sure looks neat.
Ooh, PS5
Boy,
exclusive?
Still looks neat.
Oh, I think this is Ratchet and Clank, the Rift Apart game.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. There you go.
It's a beautiful game.
Yeah, that would have given it away.
Yeah.
Just the main characters right there.
I really like the reboot that they did on PS4, and I really like that game as well. My only problem with those games in general is that the action's great, but they do the thing that any game that they do this in, I hate, and that's that they do a lot of fucking talking while there's combat. Like
Yeah, that can be
story
distracting.
narration is going on, and I'm like, it's not that it's distracting; it's that I'm missing it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, what are you guys saying? I
gunfire.
gotta shoot motherfuckers. Like it's like, stop. Like save that shit for when there's a
Even
downtime.
if you put the subtitles on, it means you have to take your eyes off
Yeah.
the action to read them.
Yeah,
So,
like save that stuff for when there's like downtime between the fights. You know,
yeah,
why
yeah,
are you
there's always
talking during the
time
fight?
to do that? Yeah.
It's annoying. Wow, that is some basic ass.
this is
Oh, it's
older.
Mario Kart.
Is that Mario Kart?
Yeah, it's Mario Kart 64, the beach level.
Wow. Well done, sir.
Well, I would have given it away.
That I would have clued in there, but wow, you pulled that from that.
Yeah, see,
Nicely done.
yeah, it's the finish line. Man, I
Man,
played the
remember
shit
this
out of that
looking
game. So.
better. Remember this game looking better than it actually does.
Rose tinted glasses, man. They need to do a Mario 64 remaster. I still think it's my favorite in the series personally. It's really
It is fun. It's really good.
you know what I like about it? It's like I think I've said this before, but when you get hit by something, you don't just stop immediately and go up and come down. You like there's like momentum.
Yeah,
you know?
like spin around and skid out.
Yeah, like you get hit by a shell, you go poof, 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 poof. You could like
Yeah.
you could time your shells so that they like fly into the river or something like that. It's cool.
Yeah, or off of Rainbow Road.
Yeah, or off of
It's
Rainbow
probably
Road.
that's probably why they stopped doing it, because people were getting too upset by
Yeah,
that.
probably. Yeah, wussies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's an old game. I'm gonna say, and this is gonna be a weird one, but stay with me. I'm gonna say Girls Garden for the Sega Master System.
nope, it's not in there.
Well, then I don't know.
Could it be Undertale?
No.
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 Yep. Oh, is that Dig Dug?
Oh, it's Dig Dug.
I think it's Dig Dug. I don't know. That must have been from
Yeah.
the title screen or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can view it. What is it from? Oh no, I can't.
Originally,
These
this does not exist.
yeah, these are the old ones.
Yeah. You got that from a dirt texture and the little corner in the tunnel.
There's something unique about.
Yeah, but like
That
that's the thing. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh, he's right. It is Dig Dug."
Ooh, no idea.
Are those like
Looks like a
octopus
town.
tentacles?
Yeah, it
made
looks
of
like stone
dirt?
octopus tentacles, and then there's like a town in the
Yeah,
background.
they got like the suckers on them. That's interesting, but I don't know what it is.
I still don't know what it is. That looks like a
83, not
looks like a-
bad.
looks like a gold
like a
turtle. Yeah,
Well, it probably is.
got a turtle head poking out.
Oh God,
I don't know. That looks like a street light. That's weird.
I think it is a street light.
I have no idea what this is. A Switch. Oh, is this Splatoon?
It must be Splatoon. Yeah,
Gotta be Splatoon. Probably.
that would explain the octopus tentacles. Splatoon 3. That's the Switch. That's the Switch one.
Nope. Splatoon 4.
Two? Two.
There isn't a 4, so it's got to be 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine why those games are as popular as they are. I think they're fun
They're
for
fun.
about 15 minutes, and then
I wish that well, I don't know if they still do it like this because I only played the first one, but like only having two maps every like 3 hours or whatever the rotation is insane.
yeah, I don't know why they do that either.
Like for a game where the matches are 3 minutes long, and I mean they are literally 3 minutes long because they're timed matches. You got to have every map available. Like it's ridiculous that you can't just like have them all going at
Well,
once.
did you hear about the marathon map that they revealed last week, or is this week? I don't know. It's only
No.
available on weekends. I was like,
Yeah,
I was like, what about the people who have to work the weekends?
yeah. I
they're
hate
just
the
fucked.
idea. I hate the idea of a multiplayer game that's like you got to play at this time to get this content. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to be able to play at that time.
Yep. It's annoying.
Other than that, the gameplay is really fun. Although I will say the math, at least of the first one, was kind of skewed because there were times where it was like, oh, wow, this match is really close. And then it goes like 60-40. It's like, that's like a 55-45. What are you talking about?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sometimes hard to tell what's considered a claimed surface and like what percentage of a splat actually counts.
A splat.
Yeah, I have no idea. But it's fun.
Yeah. This looks pretty.
Yeah. I have no idea what it is, but it looks pretty.
Neither. 97.
97. Woo hoo hoo. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time.
We've had that one. And I think 97's actually too high for that game, which is shocking to me.
Yeah.
What
dude,
the hell could this be?
Yeah, 97.
97. We're going to know this.
Oh, we're of course going to know it, but it's the question of are we going to know it before it tells us?
Oh yeah, we're gonna know this. Oh, it's Mario Odyssey. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That game is not a 97.
No, I would agree with that. That is way too high. Is that really what its Metacritic is? That's crazy.
I mean, people loved that game way too much. I think
let's
they were blinded by the musical number, the playable musical number, which like yeah, that's cool, but I
have
did
a 97. Not, oh my god.
I did not like that game that much.
People are crazy.
Like that's crazy to me.
I mean, I like the game. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but like
it's
not a 97.
Yeah, I mean it's not terrible.
No.
But to me that is like that's the worst 3D Mario I've played.
You think Sunshine's better?
Yeah, I think Sunshine's 100 times better.
Wow.
Love Sunshine. Well, that's something falling apart. But in like really big chunks.
It's Bell Tower. This looks like Viewfinder, but I don't think Viewfinder came out before 2022. Maybe it did.
Try.
I don't think it did.
You got 6 guesses.
No.
Nope.
80%. Not getting anything. Is that Navi?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, it's Valorant.
Oh, okay. I've never played Valorant.
It's like if Counter-Strike had a baby with a hero shooter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I've heard about it.
All right, last one.
So like two games that I have no interest in.
Yeah. I think this is Yoshi's Island.
Not the original. It's too high res for that.
Sure. It looks like the final boss battle background.
No,
I got nothing else then.
it might be a more recent game, like Yoshi's something or other. I don't know.
I have no idea. All right, let's see more. Oh, definitely not Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
76. I don't know.
I also do not know.
It has a little bit of a blasphemous look, but I don't think it got that low. So let's continue.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the wizard game.
Magica?
Noita.
What? How do you spell that?
Noita. I've played the fuck out of this game.
Wow. Never even heard of this one. Huh. Well, good job. There it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Press Pause, a gaming podcast, episode 86. If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
And I am at Ninjas on BlueSky.
You can email us at code.up.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself and so many others talking about gaming, wrestling, and more. And patreon.com/co-op entertainment where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate the support. Until next time, get back to gaming.
Go.